We can wait for the delay.
Do, do,
Oh,
do.
I'll be damned. I just got a thing that says we're live. I got a notification.
Hello, boys.
We
Hello,
are.
boy. Hello, boys.
We're live.
We are live. How are you doing? How's everybody
How
doing?
how is everyone doing? What's going on?
Fine. Just fine. We're just
I,
hanging out.
I like it. We're not starting off with seven. We started off last time with 7 downvotes. We ain't even started the freaking. Seriously, we ain't. I hadn't even started the live broadcast. Already had 7 downvotes from these freaking
Wow.
SJWs. No shit. No shit. These SJWs, came up in here. We ain't even went. We haven't even started going live, and had 7 downvotes. And then I just went on a tirade on frickin' SJWs until it got to 12, and apparently they all left after that. I guess they had to go to school, or their mom came in or something. I don't know. They're 40 years old living with their mom.
Mommy had their hot pockets done already.
Yeah. Probably had some tater tots and in the microwave, and they had to go get them because they don't know how to do anything else. All
Uh,
right, so we got Rogue One standing by. We got Teal Leader standing by.
You
Where's my
need
Red
to
Squad?
you need to get some jerseys for these squads, my friend.
Um,
Have people really squad up and
Yeah.
count off.
Definitely.
Mike, I actually don't have a squad name. I just have a character name.
Yeah, he's just Porkins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but
Well,
Porkins was part of a squad. Porkins was part of a squad, right? He was part
He
of
was
Yellow's squad.
Was he like red?
Wasn't he?
no.
Was he red or yellow?
Porkins was red.
Okay.
Yeah,
Porkins was a card carrying member of the Triple X Club.
God.
Triple XXL Club.
Right. Right.
Ew, ew,
He
ew.
shopped it big and small.
He was the only one that had a two-seater
Right.
X-wing, but they were side-by-side seats because flying, he had to get 2 seats. He had to pay for two. So,
Well, do you want to know how I survived that blast?
Sure.
My 350-pound beer belly shielded me from the fire.
Well, but what protected you from the vacuum of space?
I actually surprisingly have Force Leia Poppins ability.
lazy
That
riding.
explains a lot.
Just lazy riding. Just say it.
Right. Do you use your finger or an umbrella when you use that force power?
What is up, Zoogie? What's up, Greg? Greg, man,
I'll tell you
thank you for
how I did
becoming a new patron. We're gonna be doing some cool stuff there. Like very shortly, we're gonna do some shirt giveaways for the patrons. And they're gonna be like one-off shirt designs. So for all the patrons, I'm gonna get up with y'all, get your sizes and everything else, and we're gonna get the. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and order the shirts, and that way I can get them out to you for all my patrons.
Well, I'll just tell you, Craig, I could smell the bacon from space as it was cooking in that Death Star kitchen.
Oh, oh my Lord.
You guys, man. I tell you what. Blind Squadron calling it in.
Well, shit kind of got wild the other night, and
I know that. I looked.
hey,
I'm glad I went back to bed. And I get to leave early tonight, big time, because I got something I gotta do.
we got the Star Wars dad in the crowd today, and we got Darth Chooch. Hey, man, it's about time.
Hey,
It's about time.
So,
What's going on, people? How you doing?
All right, so we are going to start off with our favorite subject and my favorite. So, what's going on, Sean? We're going to start off with my favorite subject, and I'm not going to go on a rant, and I'm not going to go on a tirade. Um, I but I am going to go ahead and just say it. Thank God James Gunn's issue is over with Disney because I'm so freaking over it.
oh God, yes, of course. I mean, that's just it's tolerate. We can't. There's no tolerance for that at all. There's nothing funny what he said. You heard there was a rumor that he had actually been under federal investigation, by the way, for that. And they decided not to press charges.
Sebastian said no rant downvote.
Right.
Trust me, dude, there's plenty of hate. I just can't let it flow through me right now. But I did. I will probably do a share screen because I found this. I mean, I cut it down to like a 5-minute clip, and it's a fan film. From Revan, or about Revan, and
It's
it's
the one with the Mandos.
no, no. It's basically just a female Jedi was sent to stop Revan, and it's as Revan. From watching it, it's as Revan is still in the middle before he's completely turned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's actually really good. I mean, it's actually really good. The dialogue is good. The fight scenes are good. I like what he says, and it's actually pretty cool. And it's actually copyright free, so I can actually play it because it's copyright free. So it's in Commons. So.
Well, Craig, a few days ago, I actually got Knights of the Old Republic.
That's a great game.
I am still.
Great game.
Let's see. I have been through Dantooine, Kashyyyk. What was the first planet?
I have a major issue with the game, though.
Taurus, Dantooine, Kashyyyk.
Roman Cause.
The water planet. What's the water planet? Starts with an M.
Oh, that's right. Roman Cause is in the second one. No, it's in that one too.
I'm getting ready to leave there and go to the next planet, and that's where I left off. So,
well, people
you're playing the first one, right? Where you get caught in the water world and they want to punish you or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm playing the first game, and I'm hung up on the gameplay. The gameplay is horrific.
Why do you say that?
Because there is no gameplay. You walk over to someone, you click a button. I can't stand it, but I'm going to try and get through it.
Well, so the reason that this game was so popular is because the farther into it you go, the more you get to interact, and not just interact with other people, but interact with your team too. And you affect them, and they affect you, and it changes the way the game plays. And you basically have control over what you say or how you act, which is why the game was so popular.
But the combat sucks.
I love the combat. Because
it gets better. It gets better as your experience level gets up.
Right.
It gets better.
And you can set up multiple attacks by multiple players against multiple targets, and then just let it run too, which is awesome.
Exactly. See,
I'm not giving up on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that was a hurdle for me to get over.
Well, once you get off of Taurus and you go to Dantooine, and they determine whether you're going to do your Jedi training or whether you're going to go Sith or whatever. And I started the game off. I was being the biggest dick out there. I was going to be a Sith, because that's what I've always been. And I said, you know what? About midway, all right. After I left Taurus, I was like, all right, I'm gonna kind of go to the light a little bit and see what happens on this side, because I know what happens when you turn full dark. You know what I mean?
Yes, never go full dark. That's always bad.
You never go full retard. That's it. Never go full retard. And,
Yes.
So this time, I'm trying to hang in there with my girl, Bastila, and I'm trying. I'm really trying, but it's really hard because there's a lot of times where the screen pops up and I'm going, "Jeez, yes, you just wipe this bitch off the face of the planet." You're like, no, let him go.
It would be fantastic if they could just redo the game. If they could just give it a total overhaul.
It would be fantastic if you could use a controller.
Yeah.
I can. I play it. I think we might be talking about something else because I'm playing.
No, I'm playing on PC.
Okay.
Same game. I'm just playing it on PC.
So is this the same game? You start on the ship that's being attacked.
Yes.
Yes.
You start on the ship and you're being attacked. Do you know who you are in the game?
Well, I created a character.
No. Do you know who your character is yet?
No, I haven't even made it off the ship. I stopped playing because of the.
What? You haven't made it off the ship yet,
Right,
and you're already stopping the game?
It's because the gameplay, the combat was so fucking bad.
Right. So what you need to do is when you come up to somebody, you need to pause the combat and then preset your attacks. And then just
absolutely. Because you can attack, you can attack, and then if you got a frag bomb that you want to throw, then you hit frag bomb, and now you've got your thing of 5 lined up. And then once you get off the ship and start getting shields and everything else, then you can set your shields. And if you're low on health or anything else, you can go ahead and pop you a med pack.
And you
anything
can build
else,
your skills the way you want.
Exactly.
Well, so here's the thing: when I'm shooting a gun,
I advise you build computer and security skills.
Yep.
When I'm shooting a gun in a game or swinging a sword, I want to swing that sword every time I press a button, not press a button and have it happen for me.
Right. Well, see, this game is set up because as you get farther up, you end up with like a 5 or 6 person group, and you have to control all of them in combat. So that's why it had the freeze combat.
Well, it's a 25-year-old game, isn't it? Right. So
yes.
You know, I understand that. You know, I'm still going to give it a chance, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Just let me know when you figure out who you are.
Okay, will do.
I'll give you a hint.
No, don't.
No, not a real hint to who he is. I'm going to give you a hint. You heard it in The Force Awakens.
That doesn't tell me nothing. I can't remember a single
Absolutely.
fucking line of dialogue from that movie.
Am I not right, Mike?
Yeah, but that's the worst way to tell somebody that, because that draws their mind so far away from who it really is.
No, you're just being an ass. There's no way.
Someone talk about an ass.
Well, I'm Craig 316. I'm supposed to be an ass.
There we go.
I am Darth Craigius. I am supposed to be an ass. That's what they pay me for at work. Which I'm just going to let you know now. There's been less and less and less and less. There's been less and less content coming up. Although I did put up 3 videos yesterday.
Oh, that's bizarre.
But normally the content's still there. It's just I'm having to work so freaking much right now, trying to get so much done. It's crazy.
I've got stuff I'm doing. I'm still working on my end of Diz Cannon, how Diz Cannon got Luke wrong thing, and I'm in the middle of talking about Return of the Jedi and the basis, just the mythological base for it. And it's like other things come up, like Dave Filoni, saying, well, I'm giving resistance to other people so I can work on other things. And people freaking out. He's leaving. No, he's not. He's delegating authority. This means he's growing in the organization, okay? He's not going anywhere.
No, we discussed this 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Filoni is starting to take over his new role.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be involved in the day-to-day of Star Wars Resistance, this
Kathleen Kennedy.
This American anime of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Which is what it is.
Yeah. And he doesn't need to be.
It's another stupid Disney cartoon, just like Aladdin in Space was a stupid Disney cartoon that introduced the dumbest concept ever, which is the world between worlds. We don't need time travel or anything like that in Star Wars. Stupid show. Sorry.
Oh boy. I'm not going there for now.
Well, it's the Star Wars Resistance is doomed.
It is.
To fail. It's the concept is crazy. Let's do a series about the sequel trilogy when we're in the sequel trilogy right now. How crazy is that?
Well, they need to patch more holes, and they're not doing it fast enough with comic books and badly written books.
Well,
you can't make
and everybody has humongous eyes because it's anime.
Well, you can't make the movies good. What makes you think you can make this stupid cartoon any
Well,
good?
because they feel like they sold Rebels to the kids, because they sort of did, and you had a lot of adults that were sitting around talking about how great Rebels was. Now, I never saw it, but
and the show is going to be about a fighter pilot. I don't give a damn about a fighter pilot. It's such a boring, overused concept. Give us a story where there's a Jedi or a Sith lead character. Nobody gives a damn about another cardboard cutout Poe Dameron. We don't.
Right.
Disney always does this. They did the same thing with Marvel. They love throwing crap out there, for a different demographic.
Oh wait, so it's like monkeys. It's like monkeys at the zoo.
It's ridiculous.
It's like monkeys at the zoo. You walk by.
Working for Disney in the filmmaking and production department is like monkeys at the zoo slinging feces. Yes,
they just throw shit at you all the time.
That's what he's saying.
Here's what I think happened.
Yeah,
I think that Kathleen Kennedy probably wanted this, so they did it, and it'll probably go for a year and then go away.
Kathleen Kennedy needs an enema.
Well, she's already gone, but it's like I just.
And if you've not watched Rebels, it is available on Netflix. You can watch it.
No, Rebels isn't. Clone Wars is. Clone Wars is available on Netflix.
Hang on. I would have swore I saw Rebels.
Not yet.
I haven't seen Rebels.
real neat.
I've seen it, but it's not worth seeing. But Clone Wars is on Netflix, all of them, at least till that contract ends.
Yeah,
well,
I did Clone Wars is on there.
I did like the stuff with Palpatine and Rebels. For me, that was the only thing worth seeing. And I mean, the Obi-Wan Samurai Maul thing was okay. Darth Vader and Ahsoka was okay. But Palpatine showing up with the Sith flames and being all creepy, Ian McDermott.
Star Wars Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking to my TV. There it is right there.
It's on.
It's on Netflix now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They must have just added it.
Yeah, they must.
I'm surprised it didn't come up in my things to watch, since most of my Star Wars is.
There's Rebels, Clone Wars,
Rogue One, and then that travesty of a movie.
Solo. You got
Solo's on there now?
Solo is on there now.
Wow, that was fast.
Battlefront 2.
They always dump it quickly when it doesn't make much money.
Right.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, The Last Jedi's been on there for a while. I thumbs down that one.
Yes.
Lucasfilm shows, he was saying that Anthony Gruber was bad, and that The Age of Adeline was bad, and he was terrible at it, and blah blah blah. And he was just getting pummeled for saying that, and I'm like, really? He only did an imitation of Harrison Ford. So why did Harrison Ford say he should play Han Solo in this movie, which is why he was supposed to get this? And everybody knows he was already offered the role when Steven Spielberg jumped in and said, "What about Alden Ehrenreich?" That's how that happened. Okay?
Steph, we have to get you to watch Solo.
I'm not going to see it. I can't.
It sucks. Oh my god, it sucks.
I watched enough of it and I just said no.
I'm
funny because I didn't hate it the way everyone else hated it.
Yes, you did.
No, I just didn't like. I didn't like the stupid droid. The stupid droid was stupid. I mean, just the dumbest. Oh boy, droids' rights, because we're not even real, but we should have rights. Oh yeah, that makes total sense. And they bombarded the crap out of it. But I like the Han Lando interaction, and I like the Han Chewie interaction. And I didn't think Alden Ehrenreich did a terrible job. He wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible.
Yeah, he wasn't terrible, but yeah, it's just there's so much other things that. Like
well, he was DJ. Do you agree? They turned him into a weak man.
Well, yes, he's a full-on pussycat. So, I mean,
Han. They turned Han into a weak man.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I don't.
That's right off the bat. I mean, it's not
I
even 15 minutes in, and he's acting like a candy ass. And I'm
Well,
like,
DJ, could you see Harrison Ford's Han Solo getting up when that fucking bitch says, "Get out of my seat"?
I mean, he would have just said, "Get the fuck out," you know. And maybe
he would have killed her.
He would have shot her in the leg.
She would have been in a. She would have been in an airlock.
That right.
She would have had Chewie put her in an airlock. Seriously.
He would have taken her to Jabba's palace.
No.
He would have done something, all right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not saying it was well done. I'm just saying, to me, it wasn't as bad as everyone says it was. To me, it was like going to watch a fun summer movie if you could just ignore the fact that it was Star Wars.
You can't ignore that.
My problem is it was boring as crap.
Guys.
Part of the film.
I am literally the biggest Harrison Ford fan you've ever met in your life, and the biggest Han Solo fan. I can't look at Alden Ehrenreich. I can't
Steph.
look at him. Oh God.
There's a scene, Steph, in that movie where Han goes to get his Imperial permit or whatever the fuck it is so he can fight with the Imperial Army. And they say, "Hey, so what's your name?" And he says, "Han." And they say, "No last name?" "Oh, so I guess you would be Han Solo."
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I lost my shit right there and left. I was like, no, fuck this.
You got up and left?
Yeah. Straight up. When that one happened, I was like, really? I'm out of here. I didn't even have to see the rest of the shit. I mean, I've seen it since, right? But, yeah.
Well, in that movie, Chewbacca has eaten like 6,000 people.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I mean, he's been in there for 3 years. I mean, over the course of 3 years, how many fucking prisoners do you think he ate?
Well,
depends on how many days are in their year.
I agree with your super chat, Ron.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Ron Navy. Ron, thanks for the super chat. Says, for those that don't like Rebels, should not want Filoni to take over creative because Rebels was all him.
I agree with Ron totally.
You can't say, oh, Clone Wars and say Rebels sucks. True. I'm going to go with A, true.
I agree with Ron, and I did like the Clone Wars, but I think Rebels sucks, and I think Filoni's lost his touch.
I don't know if they remade Knights of the Old Republic. I got mine off of Steam, so it's the original.
They did not remake it.
Okay, the problem with Rebels, if you looked at while they were producing it, Kathleen Kennedy really shaped that. So they castrated Filoni while doing Rebels.
Yeah, I think they did.
Not as good.
I agree with that. They definitely had their hands in his creative because he wanted to. Well, you guys can't honestly tell me that he wanted to just up and quit Clone Wars and go work on this new little kids show.
Well, Clone Wars had been canceled way before he started Rebels.
Yeah, but Mike,
it had been sold to Netflix, and Netflix wrote the final or shot the final season. That's why it was only 13 episodes.
But it was canceled by who?
It was canceled by Disney when they took over.
Exactly.
Well, along with 1313 and the Darth Maul video game, basically everything that was looking great for Star Wars, Disney canceled and then threw out the EU.
Yeah. So throwing out of the EU is one of the worst things they did right off the bat. And that should have been a big indicator of everything else being crap.
Here's the deal, you've got how many novels that you could base movies off of?
Yeah.
And throw it all away. No, here's the deal. You don't have to use all the EU. You can streamline it. There were good things about it, and there are bad things about it. Here, I am a EU fan, and I'll admit that. Just like I can say there are good things about the prequels and bad things about the prequels. I still like them. And you could fix that. But no, they went the fast way. They wanted to make their money back. Here's the problem. You can't do movies like Star Wars, a script in 6 months. You need 2 years. Okay? This is the first movie.
I call bullshit here, and I don't think that under Disney's control, I don't think that they've started shooting a single Star Wars movie with any semblance of a script at all. I think they're completely winging it as they go.
They write a script and then they change it because that's what they do in every movie.
They're
lazy.
They're still changing it now. I mean, they're changing it now, and they're over there shooting. That's how bad it is.
That's how it's been
well,
the whole time.
Throwing out the EU, I think, is a prime example of their laziness. I mean, I think anybody with some brains would look through the stories and say, oh, I like this. Maybe this doesn't work, and sort of cut it down to what makes sense. But instead, they just throw it all away. That's a sign of incompetence and laziness. They didn't want to take the time to do that.
And it's all because they wanted to make money for the hedge fund guys that were like, well, we bought this, so what are we doing? And it's like, look, this is Star Wars, not a sitcom. This is not, even Kelsey Grammer would take 2 years to develop a TV show. You know what I'm saying? You can't, this does not just happen overnight. And when you have George Lucas giving you all of this, everything that they gave, everything, and they threw it up, there it was, everything. They didn't even have to do what they were doing, and they threw it all away. This is their mistake. It's Disney's mistake, what they did. It's Kathleen Kennedy being stupid and saying we can't do this. We have all this material. We can't do this, and firing Michael Arndt, hiring AJ and saying, you have 6 months. Okay, I have 6 months. I can write C-Spot Run, which is what he did.
I don't understand why anyone likes JJ. He confuses me why people say good things about him. I look at the movies that JJ has done with my pop culture that I grew up with, and all he's done the whole time is take what I loved, shit on it, and change it completely.
Well, he completely fucked Star Trek over.
And he did the same thing with Star Wars, in my opinion.
Well,
yes.
If you guys...
He's incompetent, in my opinion.
He is, and yet...
And he can't finish anything. He's not close.
The reason... Sorry to interrupt, Steph. I'll throw it over to you real quick. I had a quick thing. The reason that they talk so good about him is because he makes a lot of money despite his movies being terrible.
Well, here's the deal. When they said TLJ was a good script, he passed it. It wasn't the script they shot. It wasn't what we saw on the screen. And from what I've heard from friends of mine at certain studios, and Greg, you've heard this too, he is pissed off. This is not what he wanted. So you just got to go back and retcon freaking everything.
But his first movie sucked. I'm sorry. The first movie sucked.
Right, yes, and he had 6 months to write the script. If he had 2 years, Michael Arndt's script, George Lucas's, that they should have used, it would have been fine. But you can't make a Star Wars movie the way we want it in 6 months. Write that script. You can't. And he's not, and Steven Spielberg couldn't do it. Ridley Scott couldn't do it.
I think Spielberg back in the day could have done it. I just don't think Spielberg has the talent that he once had, or the vision that he once had.
Steven would be like, no, I can't do it. He would have needed 2 years to do it back then. Back in the day.
Back then. I agree.
No, and he wouldn't be able to do it now either.
We wouldn't be able to do it now because he's lost his talent, unfortunately. But
no one loses their talent. They don't lose their talent.
I don't know.
Directors.
Well, I do have to run, but I may be back. Take it easy, everyone. Craig, how long are you going to be gone for?
Craig. He's gone.
Yeah, I was about to say, where is Craig?
I think he was watching Netflix and I was like, I'm going to watch more Netflix.
you guys do my live stream. I'll be over here catching up on the Clone Wars.
I got about a minute.
Well, so I may be back though in maybe an hour or so. But take it easy, Mike, Steph, DJ. Take it easy.
all
Yep.
right,
Zach,
Take it
have a
easy,
good
man.
one.
okay. No, it's just it's not. It's so easy to look at it from the outside in, but from the outside looking in, but
Well, I don't. Here's the thing: is I don't say this from the outside looking in. My wife was in the business for a really, really long time, and I think that a lot of people have gotten high on what they did before and the name that they've made for themselves, and they've become really complacent that name will carry them through.
yeah, in that way, but okay, what was the last movie Spielberg put out? Ready Player One was a good movie.
I have not seen it.
That was a good movie. I think he could do a good Star Wars movie now. The reason why he wouldn't want to do it is because it's Lucas's baby and they're friends, and he never wanted to get into that with him. Ron Ford wouldn't do it. Craig is back.
Yay! I got my microphone working.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Well,
I thought
that
you were watching
explains.
Netflix.
No, I've got 3 different microphones here, but I mean my new headset actually has a better mic that kind of filters out more crickets. But I haven't been able to get it to work, but I finally got it to work. Let me get the super chat real quick from Ron Navy. Ron, I saw Dead Schooled. Tried to smack you around like a bitch today. But I mean, I've been fighting with this dude because he's nothing but a big old communist SJW piece of monkey shit. So I didn't block it because you just put him in his place. So I just left it. Let's see. Ron David, thanks for super chat. It says majority of Rebels was great with some crappy filler episodes, but Ahsoka at the beginning, I'm just gonna tell. Her character development was great.
Yes.
In the beginning, I fucking hated that little shit. It's true.
I don't dislike Ahsoka, but I wouldn't want to see a show about her.
But granted, she did get better. So, and character development was there. I don't believe Kathleen Kennedy had any influence over it because she only cared about interfering with the movies.
But so then explain to me why they decided to kill her off and then created that terrible World Between Worlds episodes just to bring her back at the end of the show.
All right. Well, according to this, she basically gave the shape and outline of the show. She really liked Saw Gerrera, apparently. I'm going to link the article in a second. And that's about it. But there's certain episodes she would intervene in because she wanted it to shape the toys or some crap, according to this article.
About the toy.
Well, she shaped the toys real well.
Toys.
Yeah. I have a picture of legions of Canon Jarruses at our local Ollie's. There are like 15 of them. Haven't been sold. They're the same size as the Kyle Ron I sent to Craig. And they're just smiling, laughing, doing their thing. I feel like sending them to Freddie Prinze Jr. and saying, "See, here you go. There's your buddy. There you are. No one wants them. They're at the discount store. And if I buy it, I'm not spending $1 for Disney because Ollie's owns it. It's like it's at $15. One was $9, and same size as the Kyle Ron. All Kanan Jarrus. So her toys. Her toys.
Is it just me, or I'm still stuck on the fact that Zach hasn't made it off the ship?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
You know what?
The only game that I didn't make it off the ship on in like the first week was when I tried to play it on my tablet, and the lag was kind of a problem, and the control was a little bit of a problem, and I still got off the ship in a week.
I played James Bond. It wasn't GoldenEye because that's one of the greatest games ever made. One of the other Bonds.
Yes, it is. I agree.
Where I was trying to get from up on a train, and it took me. I quit. I was like, fuck this shit. I've never played a video game since. It just pissed me off. If I can't do what I need to do what I need to do, then I'm not going to do it. You know, I get impatient. I'm an impatient girl. So I was like, you know what? I don't care. Heidi Klum dies in a fiery crash. I don't give a shit. You know, I mean, I got other things to do. And what was really funny is when I was playing GoldenEye, or not that game, I'd be up all night just like fighting with the control. And my husband would wake up and going, he's like, I heard you say all night long, there you go, Bond. Do this, Bond. You have to do this, Bond. That was me. And no, my favorite will be The Godfather on the PS2 that we had. The Godfather, and it took me 2 weeks but I got to the whole thing. And I was the Don of New York, and damn it, I deserved it. I love that game. I would play that again. I would. I play GoldenEye, and I play that one again too. That's the only one. Those are the only two I'd ever play. And
GoldenEye was a really well-developed game for its time, and was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. You know, what I loved about it is you could actually look through the gun sights, zero them in, look around, trap forward. That was cool. And with The Godfather, it was kind of nostalgic, which was cool. And it was just, that was just a fun game to play. I mean, I was so into it. And I was obsessed. I mean, when I get into something like that, I get obsessed. I don't stop till I'm done. And hubby was like, "Are you done? All right, dinner's done. Dishes are done. Okay, I'm gonna go do something else." She's playing her game. I mean, that was it. And he likes the football stuff, but that was, yeah. I won't touch them anymore because I don't. They're frustrating to me. I don't like frustrating. I like being frustrated.
There's nothing to get frustrated about. There are no games that you can player mode on anymore. It's just get out there on a battlefield with 5,000 people and shoot everybody. That's the way all video games are going now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A great GoldenEye where you spend 20 hours playing a game in a room by yourself. Because they don't care about those games anymore.
They want loot boxes and everything, and multiplayer only.
You buy your way to get better. You buy the character.
Yeah, that's going great for them, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
Yeah, Battlefield 5. Yeah, good stuff there, guys. Yeah. Oh, wait, it bombed.
Yeah, they've monopolized so many games now that even if they blow it, it doesn't seem to phase them at all. They just go on and blow it in the next one.
Well, they do love blowing things. That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's for later.
That was good.
Yeah. Yes, it was. It was.
Yeah, EA's lost its mind, man.
Oh yeah. They're gonna get the award again. Worst company of the year. They're gonna get it. They want it back.
Oh, man.
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, and let's see if this year they regain the title.
Well, it's like I was looking at the movie business and I thought, you have all these talented people and they hand off to sycophants who aren't as talented, and they try real hard, but they can't quite cut it, and that's the problem. Everywhere. Don't even get me started on. Don't get me started on the music business. Oh my God.
Oh God, no.
Oh.
Yeah. DMCA has butchered the music business.
Yeah.
Can't do anything. To say the least, Weird Al Yankovic, it is impossible for him to have a career in this era if he was starting right now. There's no way, because everything would be a copyright claim if we'd had started his career right now.
Oh yeah, and well, it's
rappers, anybody who puts music together outside of their own music, not having a career. So if you're not with a label already right off the bat, somehow miraculously, you're not going to have a career, really. It's going to be very difficult for you.
Yeah, which would, could you imagine if it was like this back when Queen and David Bowie and all those guys were starting out? I mean, the tremendous talents that actually really changed music. I mean, could you imagine that? I can't even. And it's the same five people writing for the same five bands. It really, really is.
Mm-hmm.
And auto tune, oh, don't. I was a soprano. I was an opera singer. Don't start with me with auto tune. If you can't carry a tune and you need help electronically, you need to go into the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why the fuck are you here trying to sing? You know, if you can't do it, then don't.
So
Learn,
sorry.
learn how to play an instrument, all right? Because I just know. No. Anyway, that's my rant.
So since we're on music, I'm going to throw a shameless plug in here. Don't know the band at all, but our Chewbacca is in it. So go on YouTube and check out the Decemberists,
All right.
and check out our Chewbacca and what his life is like in real life.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll do that. All right.
But it like a reality TV show?
No, so they start with him at a restaurant and people messing with him, and then he talks about what it's like to be different and considered special needs for different reasons. You
So
just got to
tall.
check out the video, man.
Well,
It's
he's like what? Like the guy that plays Chewbacca now is like 6'9", right?
I'm talking about our Chewbacca in our group. He's 7'2".
Oh, okay.
He's
Right.
he's the Chewbacca that cosplays for my Star Wars cosplay for charity group. He is physically 7'2". I grew up with him, played basketball with him, and he just talks about his life and what his life was like.
We'll do that. It's funny,
It's called it's
I,
called this Decemberist Once in My Life.
cool. He's the same height as Peter Mayhew.
Yes, he actually, Mayhew and him took a picture at Celebration. Mayhew asked him to come back in his Chewbacca costume, and somewhere floating around out there is our Chewbacca choking Peter Mayhew in a wheelchair.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
it was great. They hit it off right away. Mayhew saw him and started talking to him, and then asked him to come back in his costume. He waited in line for hours to meet Mayhew.
Oh God. I mean, Peter, he's so nice. He's liked a few tweets of mine. So is Mark, by the way. And I think now Billy D. Williams hasn't yet, but I'm waiting. Um, but they are, those guys. I don't care about their politics. They're nice people. They're good people, and I hate what's going on right now. Just for them, they don't deserve this, And it's all because Kathleen Kennedy hired a bunch of people who aren't Star Wars fans, have control of the stories, and now everybody's angry, and I honestly think that those guys were batting for us this last spring. We don't know that, but I think they were, because there's a hell of a thing going on with the board, 17-hour emergency board meeting for Disney before that whole thing with Iger talking to Lucasfilm with Marvel and Pixar listening in on it. And they're on our side. Those guys care about what they did. They care about their legacy. And it hurts me that what they believed in is being crapped on by a bunch of people who have no idea what it means. So, I mean, whatever. Anyway. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, I'm done. In fact, I'm going to go to bed pretty soon. It's almost 10. I got to get up. I've got some stuff I've got to do early in the morning. So, anyway, no, not much to talk about beyond just whatever. James Gunn was gone.
Finally.
Yep. Not since Guns N' Roses have we had Gun and Rose in 1 week as a trending headline.
You like that joke.
Freaky week. Oh, I like
like
it.
that
Yeah,
joke.
because it happened. It somehow happened. I never thought I'd see that happen again, but it did.
Hey, what's going on with the screen, guys?
What do you mean?
It's blank. Nobody's popping up on it. It's blank.
Oh yeah, that's freaky.
What?
Because
Screen-
I am.
the screen on Craig's live feed is blank.
I see that. Yeah, I see it is blank. Weird.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get this. Well, I think I've got it. I think I've got it, so I can do the Revan deal.
Ah, cool.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I just noticed it and was like, "What's going on? Are we still live?" Or
I saw.
No, audio's definitely coming out because I got it on the other.
Did you hear it while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know if it's going on the screen or not. So.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good night.
have a good one.
Any news? Feel free to share with me on Twitter or whatever, Craig. So, in PMs or whatever. I got too much to do tomorrow. I gotta get back. So, you guys have a good night.
Yep. Have a good night.
Take care.
Take care.
Whatever. Good night.
Whatever. Y'all fuckers. I'm out of here. It's 10 o'clock. I'm out.
Be as mean to the Kyle Ron doll as you possibly can be.
Oh my god. I'm going to brutalize that thing. You know what? I'm going to James Gunn that sucker.
Oh, God.
I crossbar in his chat, and I want a picture.
You want a picture of me James Gunning it?
No, I want a picture.
Oh, that was just wrong.
Yes, that's a bit. Yeah.
No. The one crossbar that was left. Put that in his chest. I want a picture of it because I'm going to put "Dear Raylos, fuck off" on that. I hate those people.
Oh yes. Definitely been a fun week.
Yes. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
So you're gonna screen something, Craig?
I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna pop up or not. I know you'll be able to hear the audio.
Oh yeah. Speaking of things, since I couldn't really say it on Twitter with you, let's talk Star Wars. Pretty much my idea, since I saw that you have no strikes.
And I have no strikes, but my live streaming is revoked.
Okay, so my guess is this. You may have said something somewhere, and then they falsely reported whatever you said comment-wise somewhere, right? You commented in a video or something somewhere. One of these douchebag SJWs or...
I don't follow anybody who I don't follow, man.
Reported your comment. That's all I can think of.
I hear you, but I'm just saying I don't follow anybody that I would have said anything like that to.
No,
you don't have to.
It could be a tame comment and they'll report you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like go screw yourself. And
well,
then
wouldn't I have gotten something about the comment being reported?
No,
because
that doesn't make any sense.
The only one I can think of, because you would get it if it's on a video, right? But if it's not on a video, that's my guess on why you've been revoked. Because you making a video called "Fuck YouTube" doesn't freaking. I doubt that would revoke you.
It doesn't.
No,
I've tried it.
I made that after I was revoked.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
That was after. Yeah.
So my guess is one of these douchebags, the same way they've done to all of us, reported your freaking a comment, and then.
What did I? What
bitch
reported my comment? Oh, I make better lightsabers than that myself. I mean, like what?
Yeah, no, like anything, and then it's those that are a bitch to dispute. Again, their way of dispute for a person who's gone hit to dispute the BS report is a bitch. This is just screwed up bullshit. So I try not to comment on anything except for on my own channel. Like
I only comment on yours and Craig's and Ron's and
Bill's and Fred's and Jerry's and
that's about it. I only follow about 10 people. And I don't go out on YouTube and look for videos.
Yeah, like I said, one of them. That's my guess. That's my only guess. So all I can think of is send an email to YouTube and say, "Hey, I'm disputing
whatever the hell
nothing.
they may have reported me on." It's like,
wait.
Yeah.
Why don't we send a letter in together and we can both dispute the nothing?
Oh, that was hilarious. Now, see, that one's different. That's actually on the video, and I'd have to dispute it that way. But the reason I don't dispute it is because of the threat. When you get on the screen, you're about to click it, and they're saying, if you lied anywhere here, which I'm not lying, but the thing is, again, it's them deciding whether or not you're lying. So they can just say, okay, screw you and your dispute. We don't agree with you. Oh, and by the way, bye-bye. There goes your channel. So, yeah, I don't want to risk it yet for just 50 views. And it's not like I'm monetized yet. So I'm not going to argue it until I have.
I'm not even trying to get monetized. All I was trying to do was interact with the
I
people
know.
that follow
it's
my
ridiculous.
channel and make my channel better for those people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. And my other channel's a charity channel.
Yeah, it's nuts. I'm happy I stated my channel is what it is, because if not, they probably would have been able to hit me harder than they have.
Right.
It's parody and etc. Because if I'd said, "Oh, it's straight up news," they would have probably put even more claims on me by now.
Right.
All right, so I can't get it to screen share it. However, I've got the link to the video, so I'm gonna put the link to the video in the chat. So just keep this open. Open up a new tab. Click on the link. It'll come open in the new tab. Everybody keep it on pause until
I guess Mike Zero gets made fun of a lot. I don't think it was him that claimed me. I don't think it was Matt that claimed me either, because Matt would have really claimed the shit out of me if he'd claimed me. So, yeah.
So here is.
Oh, yeah, they definitely hate watching me. That's for sure. I know this because they've straight up come into they've come into the chat and said cryptic things to us while we've been in there. Like something fought came in the other day and said some interesting stuff, and the bone layer or something like that was his name, came in and told me that they fucking sucked. So that was amazing. Such an amazing critique, right?
Yeah.
They're so clever. And then you see, and then he's, these people, they're connected with what we're arguing against, those people. So it's from that camp that's coming over and saying what they're saying to me, right? So they definitely have noticed me finally, a little bit. Mind you, I'm constantly going after them on Twitter and Tumblr, so I'm not shocked. And obviously on YouTube, making fun of them.
Right. Again, like I said, I don't really know what I would have said. It's ridiculous, and what a pain in the ass. Which is why I'm just, like I said, I'm pretty much over it.
I would be upset too and say screw it. But you really, you got to fight it because it's 3 months. That stupid thing, if it's it seems accurate. You're 3 months, and it goes on your record until it gets wiped a year or something from now. So if you get hit with like one more from these douchebags, I think theoretically they can really hit your, take out your channel. Not delete the channel. I don't remember, but so you gotta
you have to have 4 community strikes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but he doesn't even have one. That's the weird thing.
I don't even have one, man.
Yeah, well,
I don't have anything.
Yeah.
I showed DJD all the screenshots of my setup.
Yeah, well, here's what I can tell you.
I sent them to you too.
Yeah, it's going to be good luck, because they're going to send you to this freaking forum, and you're going to you're going to put a screenshot up there and go, why the fuck was this thing revoked? And then some fucking nerd from Silicon Valley who really does not want to answer your fucking question because they're not employed by YouTube. They do this as, I guess, as a hand job to YouTube, is going to look at that and go, it's revoked. And then that's about all you're going to get off of it. Don't, no shit, dumbass. Why is it revoked? Or you could take a screenshot, go on to Twitter, and then tweet it at YouTube, at Team YouTube, and ask, and they'll look into it. That's your best bet.
Or I could
do the Twitter one.
That's your best bet.
Because the other one I know about.
Last 2 builds and close my channel and be done.
No,
that's really where I'm at now. Like, this was I was so pissed yesterday.
Well, I mean, if you want to be a Zach and can't get off the ship, I mean, that's up to you.
No, that's not really the same thing.
It really is.
No, it isn't.
Dude, I was literally off the ship in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was too when I played it on my game, but like I said, I have problems. I have it on my tablet too, and on my tablet there's a lot of lag in the control. So sometimes you send him in one direction, he walks in a different direction, and you spend a bunch of time backpedaling. So doing that one, there were times I put it down and walked away and came back a couple days later.
How do you not get off the fucking ship? I'm still stuck on how do you not get off the ship. It's not like you're fucking doing shit.
Well, 'cause you know what? His problem is he didn't like the combat. And so he focused on the fact that he didn't like the combat instead of getting into the game. Because at that point, I was trying to figure out who I was.
Dude, right now I'm 32 hours in.
Right.
I mean, and if I didn't have to friggin' work, I'd be playing it right now. If we weren't doing the live chat. It's freaking awesome. Once you, oh, I can't wait to finish this one because I was gonna do the Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one first, and then I'll go to the Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yeah, finish it.
And then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and play Battlefront real quick, the original Battlefront. So I did that, and then I used your deal with the auto targeting, which helps fucking tremendously.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus, yeah. Let's see, Ron Navy super chat, ban Ron Navy super chats, clone Luke's hand, you fucker. Gotta love Ron, man. He's such a he is such a good guy, such a good guy. I mean, just that's like looking at a baby and going, oh, bless her heart. Yeah. But Ron is such a good guy.
I'm going to put this out there in the air, too. I want to publicly in front of everyone, thank Ron for the dub that he did for me the other day for my audition. I really appreciate that, Ron. It was freaking awesome of you.
So Ron, just send a super chat just for you. Let's talk Star Wars. I'll let Craig take that one away.
Yeah. Nice super chat there from Ron. It says, Mike, I hate the thought of you just giving up. Stay. Like a dog. Stay, bitch. Stay.
Stay.
See it?
Yeah. Well,
he's gonna rub your belly now.
I see it.
Yeah.
I'd like to be scratched on the left side in the circular motion.
He's gonna rub your belly now. Watch out. I wouldn't go any further. We don't know what the tuna box is like, so.
Hey, I spam that all over Twitter.
Oh my God, man.
I don't give a shit, so I think I even put it as one of my tags. One of my
That's a perfect meme. What's that stench? That's your tuna box. This one guy was like, rarely ever does one go over my head, and I'm like, all right, just from a desert planet. She hasn't changed clothes in 5 days. She hasn't showered. All she does is sweat all the time, even in the snow. Good Lord. You know that thing's got to be like full-blown just yeast. I mean, just bad.
Why are we talking about this?
It came up in my head.
Yeah, well, but so keep it there.
Well, there's just things that come up in my head, and they have to come out. I mean, I'm not going to hold anything back. I mean, if I think you got a stinky tuna box, I'm going to let you know you got a stinky tuna box. And
oh hell,
yeah. And I used tuna box the very next day, just like I asked everybody else to, and I sure enough used it. I did.
Yeah, my wife used it too. I could not believe she did that.
I think Kevin Feige definitely used it today. I think he's still upset his gun is down and he couldn't swing his power all over the place and get him back. Well, hey, at least we didn't have to release that video of gun sex tape. That would have gone too far.
Yeah.
That thing was horrifying, man. Did you? God, who does a music video to that? Living shit. It's so fucked up, man. But no, it's well, I don't think we were gonna release it anyway. It was just so bad.
I would rather watch the Aha video.
Yeah,
yeah.
That was. But that's what I mean. Gunn, what the fuck are you thinking? Making that into a music video, and the fact that he did that is still, yeah.
He has serious issues.
I think he has issues because that's a whole nother level. What he did in that video.
Yeah. But yet, I'm the fascist Nazi for getting him fired. I said, well, I mean, I appreciate you thinking I got him fired. And you know what? I'll take the fucking credit for it too. But I need to get like some kind of participation trophy, like a Saturn Award or something, for getting him fired. I mean, all I did is just.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. I got people. You should feel good. You got him fired, you freaking Nazi. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech doesn't mean. All right, Ricky Bobby. This is not how this shit works. All right. I'm just going to go through this.
Get called a Nazi on Twitter and Tumblr. That's it so far.
Let's see. Super chat from Ron Davis says, Mike, I hate the thought of you giving up. Just stay. I had to throw that in there one more time.
No thanks.
Yeah. And then
another super chat from Ron Navy.
Yeah, it says hashtag please keep the tuna box clean. This is exactly a true statement for everybody out there. You need to get up with every woman you know and make sure that she cleans that tuna box. I mean, seriously.
Yes.
I did. I used my Russian hackers.
Yes.
To go in, my alt-right Nazi Russian hackers, and to go in and find all these tweets and videos and everything else.
Pictures. And I love it when they say it was 10 years ago, over and over again, the fucking reporters and the people saying 2012. He says the date himself. Gunn says 2012 himself on his website. That's not 10 years. I don't know. Maybe my math is not your math. Maybe you're using fucking new math, but 2012 is not 10 years ago. So, I mean, that's concrete proof from Gunn.
Well, they're using Ocasio-Cortez math. I know that's bad, but I mean, everything that comes out of her mouth is like not even correct. It's. I mean, I honestly want to debate that woman so bad.
But Sargon Avocado, I think one of his videos made fun of her pretty badly.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't matter if this shit was done 20 freaking years ago. It doesn't matter when it was done. But I've got tweets all the way to 2016, so I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2016, so fuck off, piece of shit. I'm glad you're gone. Yeah, I'm glad you're gone. And Disney, and I loved in the article where it said the only reason that Alan Horn agreed to the meeting was to clear the air with Gunn. It was never to discuss him coming back. I loved
saying that one.
I loved that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no shot in hell he was coming back.
No.
Disney's a family company, the way they like portraying themselves. They would have lost millions of dollars had they hired. It would not have been worth it. It's bad enough, the script is still going to be used as his. But they'll hide that somehow. No one gives a shit who
I don't know. Maybe he walked up into Horn's office thinking he was going to give him the secret pedophile handshake, and everything was going to be great. But, it's whether you're a pedo or not. A joke normally has a punchline, and what he said, there were no punchlines.
Yeah.
I can understand dead baby jokes because there is a story, and then there is a punchline. There's not a punchline. These are statements, not jokes.
Exactly. And that's why he shouldn't have tweeted shit. If he had just stayed making fun of stuff in other ways, kept his stuff private instead of making it all public, he would have been fine. Because when you actually look at it, there's a freedom of speech issue there, and he's allowed to say it, but he's then gonna get screwed over for it because it's terrible. It's terrible shit. So if you don't want to get fired for saying terrible shit, then don't make it public.
Well, and everybody keeps saying that he apologized for these tweets years ago. No, actually, he didn't. If you go back and you
he didn't apologize for the 2012 ones. He apologized for the ones from 2010.
He apologized for the homophobe tweets. Where he was, and this is the same thing I said, the guy that sits there and screams the loudest and says the most about, gay people and this and gay people that, and all y'all homos need to do this and y'all homos need to get it. All right, well, that's the guy that secretly is wanting to put one in his mouth. So, and that's just how it is. True story. I mean, it's a true story. So, so that's what he actually apologized for the first time. Now, the second time, after he got fired, he apologized for those tweets. Super chat from Ron Davies says, if you date Mike Zero, you can have a nasty tuna box. Can you imagine what his hair smells like?
Oh. No.
Well, see, here's the thing, Barbara. All of the actors have shut the hell up.
Oh yes, after the pictures came out, except for Bautista, they all shut the hell up.
Everyone. Oh God.
Bautista's in fucking danger. He needs to shut the fuck up. They're really looking at his ass finally.
And then Grace Randolph puts up a freaking poll today. What should Dave Bautista do? Oh, God.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
No, what do you think Dave Bautista is going to do? And I said, he's going to play ball. The reason he's going to play ball is because what other option does he have? I encourage...
Anything else, he's going to look like there's something wrong with him.
I encourage everyone on here that if you are a part of Twitter, follow Dave Bautista's Twitter. You ain't got to say anything to him, because you should see the crap that he tweets out or retweets. Did you know that there are 10 times as many cats as there are dogs? But did you know there are 10 times as many dogs as cats that are brought to the veterinarian's office? Did you know that?
Did you know I'd rather kill 1,000 cats than no dogs? Just to put that out there. I hate cats.
My cat would fuck you
Did
up.
you know there's roaming packs of predatory cats all over fucking the United States, just going around fucking killing birds left and right?
I mean, seriously, what the? Who tweets shit like that? Who tweets shit like that?
Well, people that love PETA, don't say shit about PETA. They're more dangerous than Matt Mundane. They'll come for your fucking house and your whole family. God dang PETA mafia. Oh man, this is and he tweeted this shit like 4 times in a row, and I was like, look, dude, do you know how to do math? Because you're directly quoting Days of Thunder. All right, your car weighed half as much, and your tires were twice as wide. Well, now your car weighs twice as much, and your tires are half as wide. And I'm thinking, it's the same shit you just tweeted. Hmm. Buying you, our logic is the one that's flawed. Yeah, I love saying that one. Yeah.
I wish everyone in
This
this
fake
country.
SJWs. I mean,
I wish
Wouldn't it-
everyone in
wouldn't
this
it-
country can get the same education.
Wouldn't it just be nice if people in this country, if everyone at every level in this country was held accountable for their actions and comments? Just everyone at every level held to the same level of accountability. We would actually live in a good country again.
Mm-hmm. This is why I'm happy I'm self-employed. Yep.
I hear that.
Fuck. It's like I don't have to answer to any bastard anymore. I gave my time in
Right.
it working for other people.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna say working for the man? You're trying to be politically correct.
No. I don't really give a shit about being politically correct. I worked for all kind of colors over the years. So.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I own my own business, and you know, I mean, you know, it's got its good, it's got its ups and it's got its downs.
Yeah.
But I mean,
at least you're the one in charge, and same here. I'm the one in charge. No one's telling me what the fuck to do anymore.
Oh God, Dave Batista. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on that dumb sons of a bitch right there to tweet one thing, and I am going to have a 30-minute rant.
Oh, the bigger channels now on YouTube in a way. Like Craig's my boss now.
I am going to have. I shit you not.
Bullshillers.
I am going to have a 30-minute rant on that sumbitch.
Oh shit!
It is. I am going to be all over that. Oh my God! I'm going to be all over his ass. God, I can't wait. I'm waiting now, dude. I'm telling you, I have notifications on. Let me know anytime that tweets anything. Oh no, my strip club would not be called the Tuna Box. You'll never get anybody in there. You know, it's called Hubcaps actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well,
yeah, I didn't know I own a strip club, but you know, it's nice. It has its perks. You know, it's cash business. Nothing wrong with having all cash business.
Cash only. It helps.
Yeah, we don't take credit cards. Chip does not fit up her ass. So,
sliding.
My credit card does.
All right, let's see here. All right, so I'm gonna drop Gunn because I feel like I haven't bashed him enough, but it's time to move on. So we're gonna go on to SJW Tactics because this applies to everything in life, including Star Wars, including video games, including everything.
Magic the Gathering playing cards and Dungeons and Dragons and Vampire the Masquerade. Because the SJWs are getting up in everyone's fucking business now. Have you seen
And I do mean everyone's business.
Oh shit.
Even mine. All right, I build high horsepower motors. Well, now, do you realize how much gas it uses when it's going down the track? And that's just wasting gas, and it's bad for the environment. I said, first off, it doesn't use gas at all. It runs on race fuel. So it's not gas. Well, the fumes that are coming out of there are cleaner than what's coming out of your fucking catalytic converter, because if it's not, I will end up blowing the freaking motor up. Now, this is no shit. We actually took my Trans Am race car and put it on because we don't have emissions laws here. They do in Atlanta. They don't here. And I just happened to be visiting a buddy in Atlanta, and I said, "All right, well, I mean, shit,
I don't think the South gives a shit about emissions laws.
They really don't. No, we really don't. They really don't. So I took it down there, and you know, with everything that we've got in it, and the tune that's in it, and everything else, it is actually better emissions wise than what actually comes from the factory. So we sat there and it idled. They put the machine on it and everything else, and it passed. It freaking passed. So take that, you freaking social justice warrior piece of crap. And don't tell me how to spend my money. Don't tell me how to spend my money. If I want to sit there and blow $10,000 in a weekend at a race and just run the teetotal piss out of my car and risk dying on every freaking pass, it is none of your freaking business. Go back to your black bean eating, freaking little bitty grape red tomato sucking. Fuck off.
Soy milk latte.
I mean, just seriously.
Oh, shit.
There's better things they could be spending money on. There's better things that they could be. Wait, did you make their money?
I'm vegan. I'm better than all of you. Not joking. Sadly, they've been hitting me with that one lately. It's like, what's your diet? Oh, you're talking about barbecue sauce too much.
Oh, I just tell them flat out. I just tell them flat out. I just had so much meat. It's not even funny. It should have probably stuck in my bowels for like 20 years. But when I shit it out, I'll let you know. I mean, I'm at the point now where, I used to try and be nice about it. Believe it or not. I really did. I used to try and be nice about it. I honestly don't give a shit anymore. Now, we don't have a lot of that stuff down here in the South because they know we don't play that bullshit here. Mm-hmm. They can get away with that shit out west, and they can get away with that shit in New York, and they can get away with that shit in Washington, D.C., because those are all democratic places, and they allow that shit. That shit's not allowed down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, even when the South had a lot of Democrats in charge of everything, they still didn't do
it. It still wasn't allowed down here.
No, exactly. They still didn't do the bullshit they're doing over there. It's ridiculous.
There's Melissa.
Hello. We got our pork recipes out of the way, so it's safe.
That's funny. I will go ahead and say that because, fuck it. Sucking dick doesn't make you vegan. It just makes you a contradicting bitch, which is what most of the leftless, dickless soy boy cucks are. Oh.
That's accurate.
Oh, that's so great. Wait a minute. I said fucking hi to you before anybody else, and there you go, just spouting off names and shit. I see how this shit plays out now.
Who are you talking about?
Fucking Alyssa.
It's in chat. Yeah, that's right.
Fucking Alyssa.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have to put this on phone because if
it's I was doing something doesn't do anything. So, all right. So SJW Tactics. Here we go. This is how we're gonna work. Look, you're still saying hey to everybody else. All right. I'm about to put you in a 30-second timeout. I am. Let's see. Put user in timeout. Do you like I did Mike Zero that night? I'll put you in timeout. All right, so dealing with SJWs, like I said, you got to deal with them in everyday life. Yeah, she's very social. Ain't said a damn thing to none of the people that are on the fucking channel. So.
Well, she said hi to my charity group, so I give her a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll give her something up.
Where's the disclaimer button?
Okay. Actually, Mary, right beside everyone's name for moderators are three little buttons, and I can click on them, and it says go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, or add as a moderator. So yeah, actually, you can put people in timeout because this Google shit YouTube is made by a bunch of people that think timeouts actually work.
Yes.
Please let me explain something to you now. A 2-year-old or 1.5-year-old child, you cannot reason with them. Do you want to know why? Their brain is not developed enough to reason with them. They have no reasoning ability. Their reasoning cognitive skills are not there. So putting them in timeout does absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Yes, but Google thinks it does.
So, but I'll tell you what does. A little small pap on the ass, because that's how you remember shit. Okay, I associate with turning chairs over with a bust in the ass. Okay, I'm not going to turn chairs over again. You know, do I think it was my dad abusing me? Hell no. Do I think it was my dad trying to make me a better person? Yes. I think there should be more belts, less timeouts, and everything will be better. That's
I had to spank each of my kids once. One time is all it took. Is all it took. You're right. Timeouts are a waste of time. You give it to them good once, and they'll learn the lesson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't agree with all the scientists that say, "Oh no, timeouts are just as good." I don't know. I don't agree with those scientists. I know they've got their surveys and they think they're proving what they're proving, but yeah, they're not saying spankings are bad either. So it's like, just admit you have no fucking clue. Just say that one.
Right.
I tried not to, like, because I mean, honestly, when the parent says, you know, it hurts me more than it does, you know, you.
Oh, I don't say that shit. No. I mean, I don't have kids, but it's like
it does. It actually does hurt me more than it does you. I mean, I don't want to have to spank your ass, but when you run in the middle of the road and you're 2.5 years old,
oh yeah,
you're getting your ass beat, because that's going to be, you're going to remember, okay, I better not run in the middle of the road again.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So yeah, I had to beat my son's ass like a couple times, and then after that, I really didn't have to. I just really just had to look at him. I would say, JT, and I would look at him. He'd go, and that would be it. That'd be the end of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, when I get that bass in my voice, they'd freeze up. Yep, I know that word.
Man, I got whipped by Jesus. My grandmother would send me out there to go pick my switch, and my mom would not whip me at all, and my dad would smack my ass when I got out of line. Now, granted, did I get out of line a lot? Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. Ron Davis Super Chat says, you have to treat her like that, you sexist, racist pig. Brought to by your neighborhood friendly SJW.
Oh man.
Yes, I had to go cut my own switch. No shit. Grandpa would never do it. Grandma would be the one to make me go out there and cut my own switch. And you always made sure you did not get one off the maple tree, because that's a rubbery sucker. And oh my god. So you always wanted to make sure you got something off a pine. The pine tree was the deal. Oh god, no. Yeah, don't get a peach switch, because them things are rubbery too. And don't get any hardwoods, because hardwoods don't give. I know, Alyssa. I was just picking with you, girl. But you know, it's okay. You
Yeah, it's just fucking with you.
Yes, I am just messing with you, honestly. I did get your DM at like right before we went live, because that's when I got home. So I got spanked with everything. Man, I got spanked with a trolling motor rope. I got spanked. I got it one time, like really good. But I mean, I deserved it. Yeah, I got it with the belt. a lot. Wow, come to think of it, I did get spanked a lot. But I didn't hate my dad for it. You know, I don't watch it now. I used to watch WWE. Now it's just horrible. I mean, I got beat by whatever was the closest to him. Oh my God, the spoon, dude. The spoon on the forehead. Oh my God. I'd be sitting eating breakfast, and I would say something, and you wouldn't notice it. You know what I mean? He would sit there and lick the spoon. Pink! Right on the forehead. I'm like, ow! What? What did I do? Well, I don't know, but you're going to have to figure it out. And I'm like, what? All right, it kind of helps if you tell me.
Yeah, for Hispanics, it's definitely a shoe.
I got spanked a lot. I was playing church league basketball. And it was off season. So church league basketball was done in the off season, so you could continue to practice. And so I was playing church league basketball. Well, I mean, and Mike knows too because Mike was a basketball player.
It was?
That's what you said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, he understands how when you're playing how intense everything is. I mean, you're concentrating on trying to do this, trying to do that, and you're trying to do the best you can do. So I mean, my intensity level goes up. And well, church league basketball, you're not allowed to slam basketball. You're not allowed to dunk. So I dunked. I stole the ball, went down court, and I thought about it. It's not like I didn't think about it beforehand. On the way down there, the whole time I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? Screw them. So I dunked. Technical foul on me. They get 2 shots. Of course, I get scolded by 2 reverends that are reffing the game, and I got knocked out of the game. For like 5 minutes. I could not come back in the game for 5 minutes. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man! Nobody does this. Well, you know that you're not supposed to be doing. Well, okay, look, Dad. We're up 35 points.
I dunked then for sure. Yeah.
I figure, well, I'll go ahead and dunk it and just, like put some sprinkle on top. You know what I mean? All right, well, yeah, the ref didn't really like that either. And luckily I'm not Catholic. Man, he'd have had me with like rosary beads and I'd have had to go to confession and everything else if I'd have been Catholic. Luckily it was just like, First Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm.
But I finally got back in and the other guy starts talking junk. The one I stole the ball from. Dude, we're playing church league basketball and you're sitting there talking junk? Oh my God.
Mm.
So I of course I start talking junk back. Technical foul on me. Wait a minute. Yeah. So
Man,
good thing my dad wasn't there.
mm-hmm.
My dad probably would have went on the court, beat my butt, brought me back over to the sidelines and somebody goes, all right, go take his uniform off. But I'm glad I had a dad like that, though. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I know you won't do it. No, exactly. You got that right, man. I mean, just chasing you around in a circle while they got you with one arm, smacking with a belt. Hell yeah. I liked WWE back when it was WWF, and then
when they lost the F, they lost the
and then it was still
fun. They lost the fun. That's for sure.
I was waiting for you to get that one. When you said F, I knew fun was coming next.
Yeah, when they lost the F, they lost the fun, and it became entertainment.
Yeah, it was gonna be a different word, but family friendly show.
Right.
Craigie Gilmore. I was the first guy in church league to try and kill someone with my shoe.
That's funny.
I hold the record for.
Shut up.
It was, look, dude. My brother was playing. We were on the same team, everything else, and I mean, you know, he was a starting forward for LSU. I mean, it's you know, it's not like it was really a game for us because we had 3 college players uh, just on our church league, and it's not like we went and got people that didn't actually go to the church. It just happened to be 3 of us were college basketball players, and so you're going against, like, you know, 55-year-old men that are wearing the sweatband around their head, and 2 sweatbands around their arms, and
oh hell no.
with the nut hugger shorts and everything else, you know, because that's all they got. You know what I mean?
I used to love those games at the JCC.
I'm trying to forget the image. Shit.
I used to love playing those games at the JCC. To me, that was just funny.
I hated it because they would take their sweaty ass and just like get all up on you. And I'm like, dude, shave that shit. I don't understand that men have hair, but you should never have hair there. All right? It ain't supposed to grow there. Yeah. There's my girl Emma. Yes, he did. Mike did say he loves those nut hugger shorts, and he enjoyed going to all those games where the guys were wearing the nut hugger shorts.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. I still have my Fairfax high school trunks, and they are the shortest things ever. I wore spandex biker shorts under my shorts until college when they finally gave us long shorts. I hated those things.
Well, thank God I grew up where we had real shorts. Now we didn't.
You got lucky.
We didn't. We didn't in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade basketball. But when we moved up to junior high, 7th, 8th, and 9th, we actually had real basketball shorts that.
Oh, these were real basketball shorts. They looked like the shorts that Magic Johnson wore when he was with the Lakers, except they said Fairfax on the side and they were red and gold.
Exactly.
They were horrible.
A horrifying time period in basketball history.
Yes, ours
were Nike.
Ours were Nike too. We were sponsored by Nike. We got Nike shoes and Nike bags, but they were still tight as hell.
Yep, way too fucking tight.
Ours were not.
And way too short, and then had that stupid slit up the outside like they weren't short enough already.
Okay. Okay, I didn't have that level of bad luck. You sir.
Well, because our shorts, the way our shorts were designed, it was part of the way they were designed, so they were red, and then
that sounds almost like girl shorts.
So listen, and the panel on the side was gold, and then that's where they had the F for the school.
No, F is for female. F is for female. You were in the wrong locker room.
You can laugh all you want, but if you Google Fairfax High School, why don't you see how many players made it to the NBA from there?
No, they weren't good. They were talented, but
they had to be. They were playing. They had to do something to distract from the shorts.
Shorts were aerodynamic, to say the least.
They were horrible though. They were just. Oh.
Ours were extremely nice. They were silky on the outside, and lined on the inside. So they would breathe.
Wow.
Really baggy. Wow. And came about mid-knee.
I didn't get to wear those shorts until my senior year of high school, and it's because I transferred high schools. And then when I went to UNLV, clearly, if you look at any photos of us during the 89, 90, and 91, everyone had super long shorts at that point.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy that changed.
Yes.
Well, at UNC, I mean, we had long shorts.
Yeah, but Mike played in little Daisy Duke shorts. Those are the same ones that I played in. When Mike was at UNC, they were little short things.
Right, but that was 6 years before I got there. Yeah, that was 6 years before. He was 6 years ahead of me.
Right. I'm just saying we still had those same shorts when I.
My brother played ball with him in high school.
Mm-hmm. Before he got his growth spurt.
No.
Yeah, he was. Jordan was like, I think he was, as a freshman in high school, he was like 6'1" or 5'11", something like. He was short, and then he shot up to like 6'6" in 1 year.
Yep.
Yeah, but
it always happens.
Yeah, but I mean that's for a freshman to be 6 foot is really not that bad.
It is.
And I'll be honest with you, he really was not that good.
I know
he was not that good in high school. He sat down more than he played, and that's the God's honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
He sat out more than he played.
Sure.
And my brother, and he was a forward. My brother was a point guard. He was a forward. And my brother ended up getting a scholarship to LSU. He ended up getting a scholarship to UNC. And I don't know what the hell happened between senior year and his first year at UNC. He sold that soul to the devil, or
no, he didn't. You know what he did? He cared about basketball more than anything else. And just to prove it, if you ever get a chance, try and find a video of him dancing, and you will see that he just played basketball and did nothing else.
Well, he was the only one around.
Rhythm.
He was the only one around that had a full court basketball. A basketball court at his house.
Right.
Full court.
Right.
So we were constantly over there playing basketball.
Right.
I was playing junior high while they were playing high school. So, we were still all over there, and everybody was over there. And it wasn't because it was Michael Jordan. It was because he's got a full court basketball court. Nobody else had one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But his dad paid the money to build it.
Right.
So, we were over there a lot. It didn't interfere with my skating and surfing and everything else, but when it came time to play basketball, that's where every one of us went. And he really wasn't all that good. He really wasn't all that good. Because honestly, LSU could have picked him over UNC because LSU is a much better team than UNC. And
what?
Well, at that time.
I was gonna say, because that UNC team went on to beat Patrick Ewing and Sleepy Floyd's Georgetown Hoyas, and as a matter of fact, Mike ended up being a thorn in Patrick's side for the rest of his career, taking ring after ring after ring from him. Which is just always so messed up, but so satisfying too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
UNC sucked. Until they
couldn't have sucked because they had to have already had Worthy and Perkins when they brought Jordan in.
Yeah, but they sucked as a team, and they weren't yet. Before Jordan comes in, the years before they were bad.
Right.
Then Jordan comes in. They all come in. Remember, Worthy and everybody else they were also young players.
Yep.
But they were older. They were older than Jordan. So I'm saying they had to be there a year or two before him.
Yes,
but they still sucked.
They still sucked. They weren't cohesive as a team.
Gotcha.
Pretty much, it was the perfect storm.
Right.
When Jordan comes in, and then the rest is history. Pretty much.
Right.
Now, imagine if he'd have went to LSU, where they already had a team. They were already a championship team.
I don't know enough about LSU other than Shaq. Sorry.
Yeah, imagine taking Jordan going to LSU. Now, Michael was kind of pissed, but they took a white boy. They took a 5'10" white boy over somebody who's 6'6".
That was a fuck up.
My brother was boy. My brother can play. Plain and simple. Boy can shoot, knows how to call plays, knows how to read defenses, can get the ball anywhere. And that's what it takes to be a point guard. You got to be able to read everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that was my position.
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
point guard. I wasn't tall enough to be a forward. I'm only 6'1".
Yeah,
So-
same issue here. Point guard
Yeah,
also.
when you said to me that Jordan played forward in high school, I just thought to myself, if we had a 6'1" forward in high school, he would have gotten killed every single game.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Like, we were
well,
playing
see,
with-
his
We were
10th
playing
grade.
with like 6'8" forwards, and I grew up playing with a 7'2" center. So
Well, see, Michael in 10th grade wasn't even a starter.
I know he wasn't. He didn't start till his senior year, which is when he grew. I
It-
knew that
yeah.
part of that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what put him as a forward.
Right.
He tried to play point guard, and he would. My brother was point guard, and of course they would try and put him out there, and he could handle it. He could dribble the ball great.
But his passing was not there.
His passing sucked. Oh my God, it sucked.
Mhm.
And the other thing is if somebody did steal the ball and throw it down court, he couldn't stop from walking. Seriously, he would get called for walking, traveling all the time
Mm-hmm.
because he didn't understand that the ball has to hit the ground once. It's not a free for all. All right, this ain't rugby.
Well, I just want you to know that he changed that rule.
Oh yes, yeah. That he got away with traveling a lot. Does
Him
it-
and him, I really believe that whole thing started with him and Magic, because Magic was allowed to take steps to pass, which you could not do back then. I don't know what the rules are today because they change them every 5 minutes.
Mhm.
But back then, you could take a half a step to pass. And Magic would take 3 steps and pass. And people would go, wow, did you see his hands? Like, are you looking at his feet? Like,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
They stopped
man? The guy
looking at feet after
Right,
after Jordan.
right. The guy picked the ball up at the top of the key and didn't pass till he was under the basket.
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to get off of basketball.
Okay, sorry.
God, man, we lost 30 people when we got into damn sports.
No, we didn't. It's still the same that it was last time I looked. But it's
No,
okay.
I'm gonna refresh that. See how bad it is.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we lost 10 people.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
yeah.
You brought it up. I just went into it because
Yeah, same here. I just went into it. We're
Yeah.
safe when it was wrestling, but when we went into basketball, it was that's it. They're talking about sports. I'm out of
Look, it's going back up now that we're not talking about it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Star
yeah,
Wars and Star Trek, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars and Star Trek.
absolutely. And SJW Tactics.
I have some good news, Craig. I spoke to the company that's going to do the 3D printing for our gift bags, and he said that he would print up as many Sith Acolyte masks as we needed to go in the gift bags.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do what?
He's going to print up as many Sith Acolyte masks as we need for the gift bags.
We need one extra.
By the way, when is that charity thing happening?
It's now been moved to September 29th because I physically have had to book a hall now. So
Okay, all right.
So it's now moved to September 29th, and basically we're doing the silent auction for the Mara Jade Saber, and then we're putting together gift bags, which we will be raffling off, I think, for probably $10 or $15 a ticket per bag, and the bags will have helmets, masks, comic books, action figures.
Condoms, so no more SJWs are born.
No. I'm trying to remember what else we have.
I know, I'm putting condoms in there. That's happening.
Threw me off, man. Anyway, there's some other stuff. I forget what it is. So we're putting together those, and we should have, I think we're going to end up having about 5 gift bags. So for 10 or 15 bucks, you could win a gift bag with a lot of cool Star Wars stuff in it.
And on the online auction, we have the complete set, number 1 all the way up to number 6. The Mara Jade, Star Wars Mara Jade comic books, 1,
Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6
Oh, that's cool.
in new condition.
Nice.
I'm not talking about crappy condition. They are in new condition, and I am going to have her sign the plastic covers. that they are actually in because I don't want her to.
Masking tape, brother.
Yeah, there is one page on each one, like right on the inside cover. I can have her sign, which would be great. But I'm kind of going back and forth on that. Plus, we have the 10 Mary Jane lightsabers.
I thought that was 9. I thought that was 9.
Yeah, because you get one.
We get one down here, right?
Yeah. So we have the 9 Mary Jade lightsabers with sound. Actually, the Emperor's Hand lightsabers with sound. And they are coming with an 8x10 that is framed, signed, and numbered to go along with the lightsaber, so you can still practice with it, play with it, hang it up, do whatever you want to, and it will correlate with the signed picture from Mary Jade.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool. We also have, ready for this? We also have, thanks to Walt's Trooper Factory, we have a complete TK Stormtrooper outfit. Now, I'm talking about, these are high quality pieces pulled directly off of original molds from A New Hope.
I have that kit.
The whole entire kit, which Mike can tell you how expensive them fucking things are.
And not fun to build because I've built like 6 of them in the last 2 months.
It is not a it's not for it's not already put together. It's the way we all have to make them.
Right, you got to cut it out and rip the strips and glue it all down, and fun.
Yeah, so we do have the full Stormtrooper kit. Yes, but you can always just build it and display it.
Yes, you can.
How cool would that be to walk into your living room to a Stormtrooper every day?
I do.
I walk into my bedroom and there's 3.
I have my TK in the living room, and then I have Darth Maul in the spare bedroom.
I can't keep any of that crap in here because remember I got the damn puppy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'm tired, really, really, really tired of this dog eating every fucking thing I own. So,
well,
you want an Imperial Guard? That's not a problem. I can do that. We also
Imperial Guard or Royal Guard?
He said Imperial.
Because when I think Imperial, I think of the Shadow Guard, the black one. That's why I asked that.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Shadow Trooper?
No, Shadow Guard.
Oh yeah.
They have the Shadow Guard where they don't have the cape. They look like they're in an officer uniform, but then they got the helmet and
Right.
That's what I think of Imperial Guard.
Yeah. And all that is, it's made from the same mold. That it's actually pretty funny. It's made from a bunch of the same molds that the damn Stormtrooper shit is. They just take it and cut it a different way and flip it around backwards to make a helmet out of it. 6'2", you'll go right in it. Not a problem.
Yep. It fits up to 6'4", I think.
Yep. And 5'5", not a problem.
It's tall.
Yep.
Seriously, I mean, these things are so. I have no idea how much 171 centimeters is.
You can grind them down.
That's pretty tall.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why does someone said 7'4"? Is that right?
No, I don't know.
No, he says he's 6'2". It says Craig 7'4".
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, I'm small. I'm just 6'1". So I mean, they all fit me perfect. With no modification as far as any of the links except for the arms. And
I'm 5'11". I didn't get that Jordan Groves.
Yeah, the only thing with the arms that I really need to do is you need to trim them out enough
Yeah, that's easy enough to do, though. I mean, those. Here's the thing about that kit. So, like, if you're unskilled, you can do most of that kit with like a utility knife and sandpaper. And if you're skilled, you can do it with a Dremel and a utility knife.
Oh man, you take a utility knife to that thing because it's ABS plastic. That and a pencil, pretty much all you need.
Yep.
And you can break that whole damn thing apart like it ain't shit.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, you can really run through that armor. Yes, but like I said, you can always build the armor and show it in your house.
Or you could build the armor and join the Dark Side Riders and suit up for charity.
He says he's 4'3" and 630 pounds.
That's okay. I built a shadow trooper armor for a guy that was 5'4" and was built like a little tank.
Yeah, because you can always put shims.
Yep.
You can. Well, a lot of people have to shim the sides.
The back of the thighs too, all the time.
Right. Now I don't have to shim the sides because I still keep my girlish figure right there, so I never have to shim the sides. But whenever it comes to the shoulders and everything else, my bells have to be bigger. So I have to sit there and like
heat them up,
boil them, put them in some hot water, and
really, you don't just use the heat gun?
No, no, because I have to do the whole thing. I have to like push in on the top and then pull out on the bottom. Mm-hmm. So once I boil them, I actually have a mold that I can just put it in.
I see.
Yeah, I've been told boiling's better.
I just like I don't have access to do that. It's so much easier for me to just plug in my heat gun.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Now on the back, where the three sections come together, you'll never get one of those that's exactly straight. So yes, I use the heat gun on that to make a return edge that's actually straight. And I think I posted one the other. No, I didn't. I was going to post it. A test fitting of a new one I just got finished with, and I just put it on. There's not a gap anywhere in the back of that freaking Stormtrooper outfit. But that is because of the damn heat gun. Because when I first put it together, oh my god.
Okay, hold on. I don't want to interrupt you, but someone asked a question that I want to give an answer to.
He's a dwarf from Middle Earth?
No, I want a Sith mask, but I can't go to I can't do charity, so how do I get one? Auction, pay, how much? So I don't know about in your area, but I live in Los Angeles, and there's a company called Co-Create, and they 3D print stuff for cosplayers all the time. And I think the Acolyte mask usually goes for about $65 or $70. Sorry.
Okay, so here's how you can do this. How many bags do you have that you're going to be
raffle bags? 5. I think 5. It looks like 5 at this point, unless we get a bunch more merchandise before the event. Because I want to make sure that they're,
But you can have the guy. But you can have the guy 3D print you an extra mask, right?
It'd have to pay for it. If it's not going as a charity, I would have to. I mean, I'd get a discount.
It is going to charity because I'll just put it up on the website.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I could ask him to print one to go on the webpage.
Ask him to print one to go on the website.
As long as you give them credit for it, I'm sure they would have no problem with that.
Yep. Well, actually 2. God damn it, because I'm buying one. Or I'll just buy one.
Yeah, but okay.
Because you know me, I want to act like mess so bad. After seeing that one the other day, I was like, damn, that looks freaking awesome.
Oh, they are cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them done before, but this dude, Wicked Armor.
Yeah, I know him.
God, makes a badass freaking Acolyte mask.
You want to know who's better than him? I don't mean to like put him down at all, but you want to know who's so much better than him? This guy is just a master. That's all he does is Acolyte stuff. There's a guy called Minox Den. He's on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
His own web page. This guy makes both the Sith Acolyte and the Jedi Warrior Knight armor, and it looks exactly exactly like the cutscenes from KOTOR.
Oh, that's badass.
Yes, it's Minox Den.
If
Yeah,
he's if
I know.
he's
I've heard of
better,
the name. I've
if
heard of the
he's
name.
yeah,
I
if
really
he's
did
better
that.
than Wicked Armor, this
He's
dude's badass.
he's
That's what I'm saying. If this dude's better than Wicked Armor, he must be badass.
He designed so what he did was he made all the original molds himself, and now he sells it as a vacuum form kit. But when he first started doing it, he was hand making each piece. That's like, he's so dedicated. Just look him up if you don't believe me. See
The
his
Wicked Armor guy makes
he makes
a bunch of the Republic.
Yes, he does. But the problem that I have with Wicked Armor is his prices are really high, and he doesn't care so much about you. He cares about him. So, like, if you say you need something done by a certain time, he won't really help you with it. The guy who does Revan for us, you've seen the Revan mask. He originally went to Wicked Armor to get that mask, and the guy made the mask, and then after waiting 3 weeks told him that he could go on eBay and bid on it because he had better offers.
Oh, damn, what a dick.
Yeah.
I got no words for that. Yeah, that's wow.
Right. So my friend went out and bought his Revan mask from somebody else, and I think it's probably one. In my personal opinion, I like his Revan mask more than a lot of the other ones.
Did he get the V1 mask or the V2 mask?
I have no idea. I don't know that much. If you look, I mean, you've seen the photos of the mask. It's like a more streamlined version. It's not that big, long, four-headed, elongated jaw version.
Yeah, he got the V2.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. But that was the issue that I had with the guy from Wicked Armor was he told him he was going to make it for him, and he sat around and waited for 3 weeks, and then he told him to go bid on it on eBay because he had better offers. And that was just like, dude, you can't do that and stay in business. So Minox Den, check him out. His armor is incredible, and now it's vacuum form, so easy to work with. And his acolyte masks are full helmets with a magnetic connection. So there's a back to the helmet. So it's not just like a mask like most people send you. But yes, I can have one made for you, Craig, no problem.
Oh man, that acolyte! I want an acolyte mask.
But it's just going to be the mask. It's not going to be a full helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Just warning you.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's going to be for display.
Oh yeah, it'll be beautiful for display.
Yeah. It'll go on a mannequin. Trust me.
Okay. It's just going to be an open back, so you're going to have to do whatever you want to inside. It's going to be a rough 3D print.
Right.
Yeah. So sand it, paint it, do whatever you want.
Yep, not a problem.
I'd just say the prices are pretty fair just looking at his shop. Comparison to other places I've seen, yeah.
You're looking at Minox Den?
Yeah.
Yeah, and look at the quality of his work, man.
Yeah. No, he details everything he's doing.
Yeah, everything, step by step. Which is the other thing I like about him is if you're a builder, you could learn things just from reading what he's talking about. Which was very helpful for me when I first started. And that's why I always try and help other people. But his stuff's killer. I would love to get one of his kits one day.
Well, I am trying. I'm still trying to get this screen share up because I mean that Revan thing was so freaking awesome. I thought it was great. I really want to do a fan film so bad. God.
The problem with a fan film is how much money you end up spending. You know. That's the bummer about.
If I crowdsource it instead of crowdfund it, we wind up spending hardly any money.
No. Yeah, I guess.
Crowdsourcing is the thing.
Here's the thing. So the
Yeah,
best.
I got news on that one. If you're gonna crowdsource, do it on Indiegogo because it's just better than than Kickstarter. It just they're much more efficient. If you're gonna pick, do Indiegogo.
Crowdsourcing, not crowdfunding.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm extremely tired. I've had no sleep in 2 nights, but is what it is, and tomorrow's Friday, and I still have a ton of stuff to do. So ain't nothing but a thing. I ain't dead yet, so they started me back on my pre-meds, and that's kind of not helping it work either. All right, so I want to go do some of these SJW tactics because I know I know some people are going to be going to Star Wars Celebration, and I just barely touched on in the video because Star Wars Celebration actually could turn out to be Battlefront 2019. It really could.
Worst case scenario, but it's not going to be from our side.
No, it's not going to be from our side.
We're not going to start shit because that's exactly what they want.
I hate to tell you this, you're going to have people there from California, and those guys will start shit.
Oh, yeah, there's no way around this. Both sides are going to have dumbasses, but hopefully nothing happens.
Yeah.
Traz, I appreciate you stopping by, bud. Wish you could stay. Yeah, it's only going to take 1 or 2 to really turn this into a big dumpster fire. So, for those that are going, like I said in the video, do not walk around by yourself. I know you're in Australia, but weren't you coming up from Chicago? I mean, weren't you coming to Chicago for a celebration, Emma? Blink once for yes, twice for no.
Yes. I blink no.
Well, I know she's coming. I know Emma's coming.
Yeah, stay with your buddy. Don't get separated, etc.
I am not doing Celebration this year.
It is exactly right. Just make sure that you if you go by yourself, make sure you have at least find somebody else there. Find somebody else there that is like-minded. That that way, they can be looking one way, you can be looking another. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand that. There's a lot of crazy people out there, and and in Australia where Emma is, I mean, they have just as many SJWs as we do, and their mainstream media is just like ours. They're pushing the same leftist agenda on everything too.
Oh yes,
it's just as bad. It's worse there in some places because they actually have no-go zones. Dude, can you imagine a place in America where they, was a no-go zone? You know what that would make me do?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yes. Definitely go.
Craig, don't press the red button, Craig. Whatever you do, don't press the fucking red button, brother.
Don't fucking tell me that this is a no-go zone, because that's just going to make me go, really? Watch this. I am in the middle of everybody's shit as soon as I walk up through there. Wow. I swear to God, and it's like that in there's a few places in Australia where they have actual towns have been taken over. Well, in Australia, what I mean by a no-go zone is you've had towns that were taken over by Muslim immigrants that found their way down to Australia. And sure enough, no, you can go, but just expect trouble when you get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can actually go. It's free to go there. I mean, you're free to go there, but
that doesn't mean you're gonna get out.
Yeah. Nothing saying you ain't gonna get hurt, get shot, get killed. start trouble, get
I say we
arrested.
send Crocodile Dundee in to clean the whole place up.
So that's what we mean by no-go zones, and they have those in Europe now.
Yes,
where the
yes,
cars
they do.
just got bombed. They bombed 90 cars, burnt 90 cars. Not one person was arrested.
Yeah, that's sad, and they need to fix that situation.
Now tell me how the Muslims are living in the frickin' suburbs. I want to know.
Well, they want
Probably the same way that Glendale became the way it is in our town. You know, I mean, not to call out a particular race, but used to, and no joke, I don't know now. I haven't really hung out there in years, but when I was in high school, you could go to Glendale and watch people going to the welfare office being dropped off in Mercedes Benzes. No joke. No joke. And it was all one race. One group.
That's where they moved to. I understand that's where they moved to. How do you go from living in a mud fucking hut
You get government subsistence.
with nothing but rocks and goats to living in the damn suburbs in beautiful Australia?
You get government subsistence.
Yep.
Taxpayers.
Government subsidized and yeah, kind of like the radio stations, and then out of nowhere, the FCC just takes down a station because of what they're saying.
Well, all right. Well, can I just claim to be Muslim, and so y'all can pay for all my shit? I can move to beautiful Australia.
You could export yourself out of the country to a Muslim country, dress like that, import yourself back in, and claim Muslim citizenship. No, too much.
It's not gonna do it. I don't get it. And oh my God, some dipshit said today, I can't believe you're being so racist against the Muslims. Wait.
That's not a race.
No, wait. That's not a fucking race, dipshit. It's not a race. That's not a race. That's like saying you're being racist against Christians. Not a race.
Oh, I loved the one the other day. It was like, you're racist against Jews. When they told me that one, I was like, okay, that is an ethnicity. That is not a race. It's a religion.
Yeah. It would be you're an anti-Semite.
By the way, I have Jewish family. Schwartz, I'm pretty sure, is Jewish, so I'm not racist. It's in the blood, you dumbass. So I mean,
you're
nobody knew you had the Schwartz.
Wait, I've got the Schwartz. That one had to be said. I'm sorry, Craig cut me off and got it out first, but it had to be said.
Oh my God!
And then I'm just gonna throw this out there too. My family lineage is Singer, so if anyone knows anything about Singer, that'll tell you where we come from.
You hear the crickets? No, seriously, do you hear the crickets? I can't hear them. I got my headphones on. All right. So this thing happened today at work. It was extremely funny. I mean, I hate to retell my own joke, but I mean,
oh no!
Literally, these guys were just. I thought Josh was going to pass out because he couldn't breathe. It was friggin' hilarious. So Mickey is over there talking about no. Another buddy of ours is talking about his wife. They've been married 6 months, and he was talking about they're having marital issues. And I was like, how the hell you've been married 6 months? How the hell you having marital issues? Well, she's wanting to have a baby, and I want to start this up, and I want to start this business, and I already work one full-time job and this and that, but she's she's 34 and she feels like she's getting, up in age, so she needs to have a baby now. I said, whoa, 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 34. God damn. Dude, that baby's going to come out 26 damn years old, man. You better go ahead and impregnate her. She's old as shit. What in the... You're 34. Look at Brad Pitt's 50-year-old ass. I mean, he's chunking out kids like it ain't nothing. It's so 34. Oh my God, I'm so old. I'm 34. If I don't have kids now, I'm like, oh yeah, your kid's going to be born. He's going to be 26 when he's born. I mean, come on. What the hell's wrong with you people? It's easy. There's 3 holes. I picked the other 2 that can't get her pregnant. There you go. Or wear a condom. You're 34 ain't nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
But she's freaking out. 34.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. And I know it's not true for everyone, but women tend to lose their fertility earlier than men do. So, like your grandpa can be knocking somebody up, but your grandma can't get pregnant.
Oh, thank God.
I'm just saying, it's a reality thing. So I think women put pressure on themselves because of that. That's just my personal thought on that. Could be wrong. But then they pass that pressure on to you.
There's wise Gamora. I know, been busy, blah, blah, blah. But at least you stopped by. Nobody can defend James Gunn. Matter of fact, OJ's attorneys wouldn't touch it. Seriously. I don't know, but if you go to any of the videos that I've made about it, there's plenty of people that's jumping in the middle of my ass defending him, and now I'm the Nazi. Wait a minute.
Yes.
How am I the Nazi? Where was I when they were giving away the freaking armbands at the meeting? Apparently I missed that. Well, I was 17 when I had my son. So, I mean, there's not much age difference between he and I. So, and I didn't, well, I ain't gonna say, I don't know, there might be other kids out there, but, I don't know. That's the only one that I'm aware of. I have my 2 stepsons. So, yeah, I'm, we're the Nazis. We're the Nazis. I'm so tired of hearing fascists and Nazis. So tired of it.
Mm-hmm. They love saying it at us. That's the fun part.
Can somebody start me a GoFundMe page to fly me out to Berkeley and fly me over to Portland, so I can take care of some SJWs? I think we should start a GoFundMe page on that, so I can
claim her up. So I think we're good to go.
Yeah. I put a disclaimer.
Yeah. Seriously, somebody needs to start a GoFundMe page so we can raise some money to fly me out there, so I can wear my shirt, carry my concealed weapon, and a baseball bat with my face wide open, and I'll have to get me a MAGA hat, but I'll show them. I really want to. I really want to do this. I'll take one for the team. And they'll take a bunch from me. I'm not worried about anybody with a bike lock. I'm not worried about any of them. None of them get near me. None of them. Because you got to remember, they have their safe space. I have mine. It's just mine's guarded by, me. keep cranking the South.
We finally got it down. We finally got it down.
I want to go so bad. Well, I really do want to go so bad.
Craig is not staying in the South. He's going to be in California next month.
Yeah, I'll be in California next month with we're both going to be wearing our SJW shirts. I have them for both of us.
Now, speaking of things, I wanted to verify something with you. Okay, so supposedly, according to Mike Zero, there's going to be filming for certain things in October with the Knights of Ren. Is that true?
Yeah, I have no knowledge of that. I have not. I'm sorry. I've not been paying attention to anything. I cannot confirm or deny.
Yes.
Sorry. I can ask and find out for you.
No, I'm asking. Well, yeah, you can do that too. No, but I'm asking Craig since he does actually have the shooting schedule for episode.
I actually do have call sheets. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. Allegedly, I have seen call sheets.
Mm-hmm.
It was originally slated to be in the second week of September. Actually.
So did they to October?
They must have pushed it back. What I have shows. Let me pull it up on the computer here. Now it'll be share screen. You know what I mean? This will be the time where it goes share screen. It'll be like, oh, well, that's who you've been fucking talking to, you ass. Jesus. If I'd have known that shit right there, I'd have subscribed freaking 9 months ago. Yeah.
I just want to see if he's full of shit on this one or not.
He, the thing is,
I love the fact so many people are using him as a source for all leaks. So pretty much all the leaks on the internet are Mike Zero credited.
Because here's the problem. All you have to do is go on Mike Zero's channel, and he will post so many videos with a little clip every. I don't know how often he posts them.
Journalists now putting articles out there and crediting him as the source for the leak.
But that's what's so funny is he's if you listen to him, he's giving credit to Variety and these are not.
It's the same crap, except we'll go through the entire article and give you all the information.
Right.
And he'll give you one line of information and then turn around and make another video on another line of information from the same article.
Right.
But he's doing what he should do. He's playing the YouTube analytics and algorithm game.
I don't have any problem with what he's doing. I just, I tend to not try to judge people, but when his videos come on, I cringe and I just want to hit stop.
Bonnie and I,
there's just something about him that's like Children of the Cornish, kind of weird, freaky. I don't know what.
Except from Long Island. Except from Long Island.
I'm just saying the way he talks with no expression.
Yes,
it reminds me of Children of the Corn.
Well, I have September 18th.
It's definitely different. Okay, so he's
if it's been pushed back a couple weeks, remember they started 3 days late.
Exactly, it's understandable. So.
I have September 18th on the call sheet. For the Knights of Ren, and 4 of them I've never ever heard of them.
The main thing, it is actually happening though, right?
Yes.
So he's not full of crap there. Okay, no. His dates are okay.
All right. No, his dates are probably an estimation.
Yeah.
And that's just from the sets building at Pinewood. Really simple to know what's getting ready to happen from which set they're going to be on. So. No, I mean, we already knew the Knights of Ren were going to be in it, and they've been practicing for 3 months.
Are they still using the Naboo set or not?
They are going to Naboo.
Okay, so Tatooine is out or not? Some people are reporting Tatooine.
Look, brother, they need every movie and they need every planet and every character that we've ever heard of in any movie, book, or comic to pull this one.
Oh, the thing's bloody mad.
All right, Batu, Yavin 4, Tatooine. Naboo, Endor.
See,
not for Ewoks.
Every planet we've ever been to. Hoth.
I doubt you're going to see.
I haven't seen Hoth anywhere.
Yeah, I doubt you're going to see an Ewok. They will be going back to Endor. Now, whether it is to visit what's left of the old Death Star, or
not. because he's
right. Because I will tell you this, you are going to see Hayden Christensen as Anakin, but you will also see Darth Vader.
oh, so he's trapped there.
Which doesn't even make any fucking sense. Because that's not how
Vader
this shit works.
Can't come back.
No.
That makes no sense.
This is why I made my shirt. This is exactly why I made the shirt that is now my freaking icon. Because now you just make shit up.
So so on the list, Mustafar's on it then? So they're going back to Sicily. Okay.
Yes, they are going to Mustafar.
Okay.
Now, I think that is part of
Vader's castle.
Well, that's definitely part of Vader's castle, but the reason they're going back is it's a quest. I guess you could call it a quest.
Mm-hmm. The whole fucking movie.
It's a quest that Kylo has to complete.
Yes.
So basically, he has to retrace Vader's steps in order to become Vader. Super chat from Ron Davis says, I think Mike Zero is in your heads. You said, give me head. You can't stop talking about him. I have yet to hear him talk about you guys in his videos. Actually, his videos revolve around our videos heavily.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's why I stopped giving out my sources, because I'm not saying he did, but I said certain things that only I had it, and the same day after I said it, or the next day, all of a sudden he puts it out there. And I know I was the only bloody source on it.
I say it all the time. Because no, I'm privy to an ass of shit that nobody knows about. Yeah, I'm not. And I throw it out there to y'all guys because I mean, there's no sense in me holding on to it. And boy, there'll be a video on it the next damn day
or day of.
Yeah.
So he's definitely checking us out.
Oh yeah.
I got a quest for Kylo. Kylo could just walk off a cliff and end it all. That would be the greatest quest ever.
Well, I mean, I like the fact that he dies in 9.
He should have died in 7.
I'm just making fun of Mike because, it's fun. I make fun of Mike. I make fun of Matt. I make fun of NASA. I make fun of all the interesting individuals on YouTube.
I don't make fun of Mike.
I don't
he has a formula that works, and to be honest with you, I would much rather stay at home and make YouTube videos as I would go to work.
Well, it's part of the shtick, right? I'm making fun of the nerds of YouTube. But,
to be honest with you, I can't make near as much money here doing this as I can doing what I do.
Oh yeah,
and I know everything's not about money because I would certainly enjoy the freedom and making more videos would be great. I mean, I enjoy making the videos.
You're addicted.
I enjoy making the videos. I really do.
Addicted to YouTube.
No, it's fun. Yeah, if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it.
I'm just joking.
No, I didn't mean it in a serious fashion.
Craig's always talking about how he'd like to be making more videos. So
I really did. There's so many videos I want to make. But I mean, this all goes back to back when I did production. I mean, I really enjoyed that part of it. Not only did I edit my own show, I edited a couple other shows for the Outdoor Channel just because I actually enjoyed doing it. And I enjoyed doing the show. I enjoyed being in front of the camera and knew the flow of the show even before we actually started filming it, and just kind of made it flow and work. Ron Navy super chat, thank you for the super chat. Says, "It was a yoke to make you laugh a lol."
Laugh a lol.
Well. Never go full retard.
Is that what that was?
He's gonna throw another super chat and say, that's not how I said it. Say it right.
Who are you calling you people? Who are you calling you people? Never go full retard. Yeah. Kylo needs to go on a hot date with butthole eyes. I agree. I think Maz needs to throw some of that tuna box up around some Kylo and just. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I know some people that would have a tuna box. You know who I'm talking about, Akbar. Um,
Yeah,
I do. Ron Navy with a super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Craig wants to star in a remake of Boogie Nights. I damn sure do.
I think a lot of men would. Yes.
I do. But I don't want to be Mark Wahlberg's character.
No, don't want to
No, I don't want to be Dirk Diggler. I want to be the sidekick.
be.
I do. I want to be the sidekick. Because Dirk turns to,
Yeah, turns to the really fucked up side at point.
he turns to the dark side, where people are paying you $5 to watch you. That's,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Obi-Wan movie. Last I heard,
That thing is still on. Don't listen to the bullshit they're spewing out there.
I still think that I think they're going to make that and put that on the streaming service.
I think they're making Ewan McGregor's in it.
What it is,
saying it just because they have to say because of NDA.
Right. What it is
So he can't be different.
It's on hold because one is in the middle of another project.
Yeah, he's filming for episode 9.
2, he has got to show up at episode 9, and then he can't start filming until he is done with his other project. So it's not off. It's just it's the same shit. It's the same shit Mark Hamill did. Mark Hamill said absolutely nothing about being in episode 9 at all. And then,
and then bam, he shows the robe on Twitter, and oh, by the way, in the next week he's in episode 9. So yeah.
Well, but Mark Hamill, I feel so bad for that poor guy.
I used to. I don't now.
Oh man.
I honestly, and this is probably going to piss some people off, and you'll see some downvotes as soon as I say this. I used to feel sorry for Mark Hamill until he made a few tweets this week, or was it last week? And I laid in the middle of his ass. And
that probably wasn't a good thing to do while we were waiting for a signature from him.
He had already sent out a thing that said, no more DMs, no more signatures, no more this, no more that, and now he's even got it up as part of his profile.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Ron Navy, thanks for the super chat. Says DJD wants to. Also. To and also, those mean the same thing. But doesn't measure up.
Wow, that was just wrong.
Well, I know what it doesn't bother me at all.
He's saying that your no parts are a little bit small.
Yes, I know. I know what that actually is. I'm not saying it either. It's just no. I get in enough trouble with it as is.
I don't know what you guys talk about anymore.
Yes, exactly.
KK is she's got nothing. KK's got nothing. Filoni didn't leave Resistance day-to-day operations just for the shits and giggles of it.
He's got better things to do.
He has more important things to do other than worry about fucking high and tie. He's coming into his new role. They can't really do anything until
it's creative pretty much right now.
Yeah,
it's announced as such.
Yeah, they can't like announce all these changes. Filoni sounds like an Italian food. It actually is an Italian dessert. Yes. Or is that a falafel? No, it's a Filoni. It's like a cream filled like long donut. No.
No, Obi-Wan will be fully in charge by pretty much Filoni and
So
few.
I have a quick question since you brought it up, because I sort of have a feeling that Obi-Wan Kenobi movie is going to the streaming service and not to the movie theater. What is your opinion on that?
On Obi-Wan going streaming?
Yeah, going to their streaming service to try and save their streaming service, since they really don't have anything that anyone's going to want to pay $14.99 a month for unless you're a Disney fanatic. I mean, I understand if you're a Disney fanatic and you love all things Disney, you would do that. But, like, what do they have for normal people who do not pray to the mighty Mickey God?
Mooby. That's Mooby. Mooby the Moose.
Mooby, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So,
I swear that's, I kid you not, that's Mooby right there. It makes me think of Dogma so much.
Oh, yeah, I've been saying that forever.
Ron Navy Super Chat.
Disney before they got Star Wars.
Yeah, Ron Navy Super Chat. Thanks for the Super Chat, Ron. Says, hey, I'm DJD's first Patreon. He finally got his $2.
Yes. I thanked him the other day. I'll thank him again. Thank you very much.
Well, it's only because you jumped in the water for him.
That's true. Well, it wasn't just him. I had another.
Was the water cold?
I had two patrons.
Is that why he's picking on you now, because the water was cold and you came out and you were all turtlenecked?
No,
because
the thing is, when I went in the water, the character was female, so yeah, there's that so she wouldn't have that issue.
Yeah. Yeah, Emma, I'm thinking of a cannoli because I'm starving to death.
No, cannolis are good. Yeah.
Yes, I love cannolis. We have no good Italian restaurants around here.
Oh man, Florida bloody has everything. Here, there's like 3 Italian restaurants, an authentic Italian in the area. So lucky there.
Well, good for you, Craig, because there's a really great Italian place that's like on the next block, so you could walk and get whatever you need.
They're
really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Toriel says Return of the Jedi was on TBS tonight. It's also on Netflix. Return of the Jedi is also on Netflix. Yes, it is. Return of the Jedi is on Netflix, and so is Empire Strikes Back is on Netflix as well.
What the hell?
I can't. You're watching SJW Netflix, bitch. We've got the whole fucking deal going here.
I'm about to check on your stats here, but I'm turning Netflix on, and I'm going to start searching for all of these.
Go ahead. I did it a while ago. You heard me do it through.
I know, but you just keep mentioning
Star Trek Empire Strikes Back.
That I'm like, man, it's not on my Netflix.
Star Wars.
Maybe they just don't
Rebels.
like that. Maybe it's a southern Netflix, and they don't like the West Coast so much, so you guys get screwed out of the good shit.
Or maybe Netflix has caught on to YouTube's thing, and they've revoked my right to watch movies I want to see.
All right, let's see. There it is. There is Last Jedi. There is Episode 4, Episode 5.
Shit. Crap, I gotta do
Episode 6, Rogue One, and then it goes into Mockingjay Part 2. They do not have Part 1 for Mockingjay, just letting you know. And there's the Lego Star Wars, which is freaking hilarious.
Yes.
It is freaking hilarious. And then you got Clone Wars, Solo. Damn it, don't tell me Solo ain't, because there it is right there, I'm looking at it. And Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doubting you. I just don't know why it's not recommending things that I have liked before. So
maybe you should talk into your remote and ask it things like I do.
I don't talk into my remote works in the bedroom TV. Sorry.
Not gonna touch that. I go back.
I only have the Kindle Fire Stick.
I have a Fire Stick.
You got
Huh?
yourself a Fire Stick. Okay.
I have a Fire Stick, but still, I mean, it's still Netflix and everything
Right.
else.
Well, what I'm saying is that the remote on the TV in my living room has nothing to do with a Fire Stick. It's a smart TV, so I can't talk into the remote.
Emma doesn't have Return of the Jedi on Netflix in Australia.
I don't have it here either. This is what I have: The Last Jedi, Rogue One, Clone Wars. That's it.
Wow.
Well, they screwed you. It can't be a West Coast, East Coast thing, can it?
I'm just telling you because I
Screwed up.
just went on Netflix and looked up Star Wars, and all it has for Star Wars is the same things. The Last Jedi, which I thumbs down the day it came on, Rogue One, which I watch all the time, and the Clone Wars, which I watch all the time.
And the Return of the Jedi that I have on here is 4 hours and 23 minutes because it has bonus features of 2 hours.
Oh, I don't know where that is.
And the Empire Strikes Back one also is on here with bonus features. It's 4 hours and 13 minutes. Of course, I do have regular Rogue One, regular Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh, wait. I have 2 different Rogue Ones. I have the theatrical version, and then I have the one with bonus features, which is 3.5 hours. And then I have A New Hope, the original theatrical version. And then I got The Last Jedi. And then there's Battlefront gameplay. So it gives you all the maps.
Battlefront gameplay on Netflix?
Yeah. It gives you all the maps and the levels of the game.
On Netflix.
Yes, on Netflix.
Yeah, we're not trolling you.
Again, dude, I'm typing all of that stuff in, and none of it is on my Netflix.
I'm sorry. The Force Among Us.
No Han Solo.
Oh, there's the good one, right? Star Wars Battlefront 2, The Last Jedi gameplay. So this
Be right back.
it's a series that covers Star Wars Battlefront 2, The Last Jedi. And then of course there's Clone Wars. There's regular Battlefront 2.
Yeah, none of that crap's on my Netflix.
Wow.
Not a single.
I mean,
one of
they
those things
stuck it up in there and broke it off.
Mm-hmm.
Solo has 4 stars.
Solo's not on my Netflix.
And this is the one with bonus features. Like, we give 2 shits to watch more of it. Rebels is 4.5 stars. And Clone Wars is 5.
Oh, that's why you still have stars. We don't have stars out here anymore. They changed that. You can't rate things by stars. Now you rate them thumbs up or thumbs down. Our Netflix is different. We used to have stars, and then about a month ago they changed it to you can only thumbs up or thumbs down shit.
SJWs have taken your stars.
Yep,
just like
they
they're
did.
trying to take Trump's star.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, I don't mind that they took the stars because it would recommend stuff for me that I would never watch. And now that it's gone to the thumbs up, thumbs down system, it doesn't do that as much anymore. So, it's just
I mean, I hate that you don't have all this stuff, but I mean, it's cool.
Not only do I not have it, but I don't think I'm gonna get it anytime soon. I could go watch it in the room on the K, but can't watch it in the living room.
Well, I think what the next thing I'm going to do is I really need to relax this weekend. I know that's not going to happen, but I really need to finish up that last TD that I'm doing. Which, for y'all that don't know, the difference between a TK and a TD is the the fucking sniper plate on the left knee, and dirt. That's the only difference.
No, and the stomach plates. TK has the button stomach plates and the TD.
Oh, the TD. Yeah, the TD's got the
It has the bigger buttons on the side and the no plate in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I can turn that one into a dirty ass. Whereas my other ones, I polish the shit out of them to make sure that they stay pretty and shit too. So.
A lot of baby wipes and antiseptic wipes after every troop.
Man.
A lot of them.
I'm telling you, it's
baby wipes to get the scuffs off and antiseptic wipes to get the germs off.
Yeah, you can take a high-speed polisher because I do have a hand speed or a snap-on high-speed polisher, and man, you can make that bitch shine. I mean, and it looks great. And when you show up with the kids, man, they love it to death. But I mean, when you show up as a sand trooper, I think you look more authentic. Now I can't see having $1,500 to $1,800 invested in this freaking uniform to just sit there and just. It's like buying a new pair of shoes and just saying, you know what, I'm gonna walk to that mud puddle. I mean, seriously, because it's not like it's not that you're not paying a shit ton of money for everything that goes with it and the stormtrooper outfit, and you're having to make it yourself. It's the time involved in that shit and everything else and the fitting and all that other crap just to turn around and make it as dirty as possible.
Yeah, but you can get all this stuff off.
But it does.
As long as you don't clear coat it, you can get it all off.
Yeah, you know how we do it here? It's probably the same way y'all do it. Hairspray. You run up to the dollar store, you get the cheapest freaking aerosol hairspray you can get, and spray it with hairspray. And then we'll take the craft store sells it. It comes in all different colors, but I normally just get like the black, the brown, and then a dark brown, like a black and a light brown and a dark brown. And I'll take it and fling it onto the damn Aquanet because it's the cheapest hairspray they got, and I'll just fling it onto the freaking, and it looks like you're
classic Aquanet.
Yeah,
Aquanet.
And so the good news is yes, you can actually wash that off if you want to. But Aquanet, the shit's like 79 cents a can. So
So if I'm trying to do a sandy for somebody who wants, like, they're just going to be a sandy and that's it, I usually use a combination of brown, tan, and black enamel paint. I water it down, use a rag and drip it on the areas, and then dry wipe it to get anything off that I don't want, to sort of let it build up around the seams, the strips down the front, and that sort of thing. And then when I get it to the level I want, I'll clear coat the whole thing to lock it in. That's the way I would do one if they were not going to be anything else. But if you're just a regular, if you're just going to do a sandy and you may change it, then yeah, I would say probably the Aquanet is the best way to go, because you can wipe it off. You can wipe the enamel paint off and you can wipe the Aquanet off, and it would help it stick. It would help the paint to stick and clump up. That makes sense. Are you making that for you?
Well, it got sent to me by mistake. It wasn't supposed to be another, because they come as, it doesn't matter, TK or TD, same shit. They all come same kit. It wasn't supposed to be that. When I got it, it had some pretty good scuffs and marks on it already.
Oh, okay.
And it was on some major pieces. So,
yes.
So he was like, "Don't worry about it. I'll send you a brand new set of armor, if you want to send me that back. And I said, well, I mean, what are you going to do with this? And he said, I'm going to scrap the pieces. It's got all the, I'll use them for something eventually later on. And I was like, well, I mean, it's going to cost me like $85 or $90 to ship them back. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll send you this kit here, and you just pay me half for the other kit, and we'll call it even. And no shipping on this one. I was like, cool. I mean, can't beat that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I just got to get. I mean, there's a couple things I got to get, but Trooper Bay's got them. So.
What are you looking for? Maybe I could send you in the direction of. I like Trooper Bay, but they're a little pricey. But not that I don't order from them, but sometimes I can find the stuff from somebody else better price. What are you looking for? Or you can just text me actually, so we don't talk about it on the air.
Yeah. Well, we get our discounts through Trooper Bay too. So.
Well, no, I understand.
Well, they run sales. On whitearmor.net. So, I mean, once you get on White Armor, they run sales constantly. Really, I just need.
Because I just built a TD. That's what I'm asking.
I really just need to decide if I'm going to. I'm not going to do the backpack.
Right.
I'm not going to do the backpack.
Yeah, the camel pack is not the greatest, most comfortable thing.
No.
They look cool.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
No. So really, the only thing I really need would be I need to decide if I'm going to be a lieutenant or so I'll know which one I need to order.
The pauldron.
Mm-hmm.
So there we have this lady out here. She lives in the desert, and she makes pauldrons, and they're really, really nice quality, and they're about $50. And she will make any color scheme you want, even if it's not an actual color scheme used in Star Wars. And they're very nice. I don't know if you saw the video of us at Brian's cancer party, but those pauldrons, except for the white one that the Sand Trooper was wearing, are made by her. The black one I wear on my heavy armor TK is made by her. Very nice quality.
I found the perfect woman to do the neck seals.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, it's the most comfortable neck seal I've ever worn. It doesn't choke you. It doesn't gag you. It's cut out, right in the front, but just enough to where you really don't notice that it's cut out. It's not really cut out. It's like made that way. It's not the. It feels silky, like it's supposed to, but the way it's cut, it actually lays up underneath your compression suit perfect, and the zipper in the back is so simple. So it's not that cheap ass Velcro shit. It's zippered up, and she makes it to your dimensions. So you measure the top, and you measure the bottom, and you measure the length, and she hand sews them for you, and it takes her about a week, and they're $35, $40 shipped anywhere. Can't beat that anywhere. And I've got like 6 different neck seals, and it is the most comfortable neck seal ever. Now, you do have to ask her to please sew one for me. Otherwise, she won't do it.
Yeah.
True story. But she's a sweet lady, a little weird, but sweet lady, and does a great job. Does a great job. It's the best neck seal I've ever put on. And I have had neck seals off of a couple of people from Etsy that were recommended by a bunch of guys from the 501st, and they're okay. I mean, they're comfortable. They fit. They zip up. And then I got one from Trooper Bay. It don't zip up. It's Velcro, which is passable, but not as seamless. So, when you're going for perfection on something, you don't want that shit sticking out. So, but it is passable for 501st. So, but then I was referred to hers by a guy called Just Joseph from 501st. He said, "No, that's who you need to get hold of." I got hold of her, and I was like, "Man, I don't know. I've already got enough of these damn things." She said, "Trust me, it'll be worth it." Man, I love that thing to death.
Nice.
It
I,
is
I
freaking
don't
awesome.
worry about screen accuracy, so I wear the low rise neck seal with the metal rings in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't actually go up your neck.
Mm-hmm.
It just sits below your neck, and it's got the metal rings built into it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I have an issue with things being around my neck, and the zip up ones are too tight. I can't even. Yeah, I can't do that.
It has to be made for you.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying the zip up ones, just because of the way they're taller and they go up. I just have an issue with my neck, man. I always have. I don't know what it is, but I can't have things around my neck that choke me. So I have to use the low rise seals with the metal rings because then it doesn't actually touch my neck.
Oh, so you wouldn't make it in my bedroom. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't like to be choked and have shit around your neck, yeah, you ain't gonna make it back there.
Yeah, no.
All right. Okay, so now we are going to. Well, that was still yeah. Screw the SJWs. You know what? Here's an SJW tactic for you. Remember the Three Stooges? Walk up and poke them in the eye. I mean, just walk up. I ain't kidding. Just walk up and poke them in the eye. What are they gonna do? Call you a Nazi?
Yeah.
And say, at least I'm a Nazi with two eyes.
Yeah,
And they just walk on.
Exactly. They'll go into their safe zone.
Yeah. Kick her in the balls. You know. And yes, I did say kick her in the balls. And just walk on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, disclaimer.
No way, you expecting something? Yeah, from the Saber company. Sorry.
There we go.
I just had to check to see if we had gotten a package because I'm waiting on Saber parts for the to add the sound to Brian's Saber. I needed to order a speaker, so I had to check with the mail lady.
I like the Angel show. It wasn't half bad.
The what?
Angel show, a spin-off to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It was,
I remember that.
I enjoyed seeing him.
I did not like Angel.
Well, he killed so many SJWs on that show.
Now, Buffy.
Back and look at it again.
I was all over some Buffy now.
Oh, yeah. Buffy was amazing.
I did not like Angel, though.
Angel was an acquired taste. I guess it might be a generation.
I did like him better in Bones.
I like Bones. Bones
yeah,
was okay. He was.
Yeah. He played in Bones. He was the partner.
Yeah, he was.
I just didn't like Angel. I didn't like the character. I didn't like the show. I loved freaking Buffy. It doesn't matter which Buffy. There's two Buffys, okay? There's two. This shit they're pulling out now, this ain't Buffy. There's two Buffys. The movie version and the TV version.
Exactly.
And both of them are badass.
Exactly. Both of them got naked.
Both of them are awesome.
He said both of them got naked.
Well, they did. If you look back, they both did.
I mean, you can't get Sarah Jessica Gellar as the TV version. Awesome.
Yes.
And I'm trying to remember her name. She was also in. She was also in a movie with Charlie Sheen. Oh shit! What is her name?
My wife just mentioned her on the way out the door, and I'm now drawing a blank.
She is so beautiful. She is so beautiful. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, she should have gone more movie.
Christy Swanson.
Yeah, there you go. Christy Swanson. That's right.
Yes. So beautiful. So beautiful. And did such a great job in that movie.
Mm-hmm. She was such a smartass, too.
Exactly. She was perfect.
Yeah.
She was Buffy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She was Buffy. That was awesome. It really was. But you are right. There were lots of freaking SJWs killed. I I just never could. I didn't
yeah,
like him. I didn't like him when he was on Buffy.
Yeah, I didn't like him either, but he got better.
But then when when they did the spinoff, it was
like I said, it's an acquired taste. It was a lot different. It was very different from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But the bonus is you got to see the outline of what goes on to be Supernatural. So because they ripped off a lot of Angel and Supernatural. So.
Supernatural. That's the one with the vampire, the wolf, and the ghost.
Supernatural's the one with the brothers. It's on CW.
Yeah, that's my wife's favorite frickin' show.
Isn't that it?
She loves.
One's a wolf, one's a vampire.
She loves.
that
Dean
one's
Winchester.
the one with the wolf and the vampire is a different show. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, he's talking about the Winchester brothers who go around and hunt down demons.
No, you're talking about Being Human.
Being Human, that's it.
That was a fun show. The English version.
The English version.
Yeah, not the bloody pile of crap.
No, not the pile of shit that they had over here. We're talking about the one from the from the BBC.
They mentioned your favorite show, Supernatural.
I love that show. It's a great show.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Hey, I liked True Blood. My little cat named Sookie, because that little bitch was always in trouble.
Yes. Sookie was always in trouble.
That's why I named my little kitten Sookie. I mean, because she was always in trouble.
Yeah.
He called her Sucky because he couldn't say Suki. He said Sucky. I hated the way he said Suki. Sucky.
Sookie. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Bill Compton.
Oh hell no.
I really wasn't a big fan of Bill Compton. Was a humongous fan of Tara. Tara was freaking just awesome as shit. Yep. Lafayette was the shit in True Blood, and everybody's like, "But wait, he's a gay black drug dealer."
And they moved him down the stretch. Yeah,
and I'm like,
seasons of True Blood.
And I'm like, and your point. Because I'll be honest with you, the motherfucker had the best character.
Yeah, he did.
Period.
He did.
And wait a minute, and to quote a line from him, and I owned that shit. You know, I mean, just
yeah. No, there were so many
loved Lafayette.
Yeah.
God, you know, it got real stupid once it started getting into the damn this, you know, the Were Panthers, and this is my baby daddy cousin mama. You know, I was like, okay, that's kind of, remember that? You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it dumbed up the fucking show.
It
went from being about Suke and it became sucky, unfortunately.
Well, the problem was they couldn't find they couldn't find anybody else for him to have sex with. He done had sex with the world, so they had to come up with Were Panthers in order for him to have sex.
Exactly, he fucked everybody.
It was good for the first 3 seasons. After that,
that's when it started not so good. Yeah,
dump.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't have them all on DVD, but
it
just sucked.
Yeah, and then you know when the whole Lilith thing comes up.
That's when it started going downhill.
Okay, yeah, now you're getting weird. Now you're getting weird. Well, like it wasn't getting weird before. I mean, you know.
I mean, it was.
I mean, she's a fairy. He's, you know, I mean, like it wasn't already weird.
I mean, it was in the print version, but different from the print version, so that's why it went off the fucking rails.
Now, the books were completely different.
Yeah, the books were a lot different, especially down the stretch.
Right. And the further along it got, the further it went away from the books.
Yeah, which was a mistake in my opinion.
I think so too.
Isn't that what happens with everything? Because I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, but I've heard from fans that Game of Thrones strayed from the books as well. I don't know if it was good or bad, but I've just heard that.
It wasn't, I don't know, in my opinion, it wasn't too bad straying from the books, but they really have strayed from the books in other shows a lot worse than Game of Thrones has done, and that's been their mistake. When you go too far away, where it's a different show completely, that's when you've gone too fucking far.
Yeah, well, okay, so the movie, the only thing it has in common with the book is the title. I mean, It is. It's. Oh man, it's awesome. All right, so now we are going to the EA games. I don't know if y'all have seen this or not.
Yes.
EA Games has taken a freaking hit,
Mm-hmm.
and I do
Taking a
mean,
few.
yeah, I do mean some big hits too.
Yeah.
Their SJW message is, and just screwing with games. They have been screwing with games, and we all know it for the past 2 years.
More than that.
Well, I mean, the past 2 years they've been real, like you'll
They've
be
been
playing,
blatant about it.
you'll be playing a
They've been-
character, and then you'll go to resume your game, and you're a completely different fucking character. Well, how does that happen? Because that character's no longer available.
Yep.
What?
Again,
I was just that character yesterday. Yeah, but it
You're talking
updated,
about
and
Star
that shit's
Wars,
gone.
You're talking about something else.
No, that's happened into a bunch of different games, but
Oh.
it does happen in Star Wars a lot.
Call of Duty does the same bullshit.
Call of Duty does the same thing. Oh God, it is ridiculous. Why do these people just?
Well, EA started ruining games when they got full control of football.
EA fucked them up when they got Madden.
And lost their minds and believed that they didn't have to do anything to make people keep going out and buying Madden.
Alyssa, you had to go past the second True Blood. I mean, you really had to go about midway season, and once you get to the second season where Eric starts coming in, Eric Northman, okay, then it starts getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really does, and it's not just because of Eric. I mean, but everything starts getting better. But Eric is a badass character in True Blood, and does end up stealing a lot of the episodes. And you hate him at first, but by the end of it, you really kind of admire him. You know what I mean? And Pam, oh my God, Pam, my favorite character in True Blood.
Yeah, she was hot.
She was hilarious.
And funny.
She was just so just downright didn't give a shit funny. I mean, she would just say just whatever's on her mind. Well, she's kind of like me, but you know, would have edge, but and boobs, and she's good looking, and she has long blonde hair, and she was an older woman for the show, but loved her character. She played it well too.
Mm-hmm.
She really did. I'm glad you brought that up because then you brought Pam back into my mind. So all right. So anyway, we're back on EA. EA going downhill. So I will let y'all go ahead and start because I believe I've got the finishing blow unless one of y'all beats me to it.
Yes, I think I'll go since I've been fighting with them over 10 fucking years, including getting banned from the forums, and they made a massive article about it. Oh, and then I got into a full-on argument with a developer on the forums where he said I was a former Electronic Arts employee. He accused me of being that, and that I know way too much insider information. This was back when all the bullshit started with Mass Effect, right? So the guy says, I know too much about everything. He's saying this on the forum. After the fact, he bans me, deletes the post, but then someone else that was there that had WordPress or blog or whatever, picked up the post, put it on his forum, and then it went kind of viral. So that was fun.
Well, did you tell him that you were a janitor at EA? Because they know everything.
I mean, yeah, exactly. And then I'm straight up saying, no, I've never worked for you, but if I happen to have gotten lucky and guessed exactly the amount of bullshit that you're doing behind the scenes and doing on the game, well, there you go. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out that you're going to fuck everyone over. And thank you for admitting that you're going to screw everyone over. So, yes, I've been arguing with them for years, and it hasn't changed. They went from doing DRM, digital rights management up the ass on freaking games to now still doing it. They digital rights manage the freaking game saves on consoles. It's ridiculous. On top of that, they've got loot boxes that they have in everything. Everything's pay to win, not just pay to play, right? Pay to play, whatever. No, but this is straight up pay to win. It makes your life that you pay, say, $100, bam. You have the same as someone who broke their ass for a month doing the same shit. Oh, no, it's just a convenience for casual players. Oh, bullshit. That's what you want because you make it infinitely impossible to do the same thing, and it's beyond annoying. It's like, really, do I want to kill 1,000 fucking Ewoks? No, I don't want to kill 1,000 Ewoks so I can unlock Luke fucking Skywalker. I mean, shit. So it's just that game after game. Call of Duty, same bullshit. That's a different animal. These bastards had loot boxes that weren't too horrifying, and now they've been adding more shit into every single loot box every fucking month. I'm talking about Call of Duty WW2. It wasn't that bad to start off the game, but now they've got fucking charms and this shit of hamburgers and tanks and other crap.
No shit. I know it's fucked up. And you just go. The first thing that comes to my mind is, what the fuck?
Lucky Charms on the gun. I'm not even joking. It's a pot of gold on the side of a gun.
No shit, you're looking for the Where's the leprechaun? I'm looking for the leprechaun.
I wish I was lying, but sadly it's real. Who the fuck put that on a gun? Seriously. I mean, shit, that they're going to put dildos on the side of a gun next. I mean, crap. I wouldn't be shocked by it. I mean, the hot dogs do kind of fucking... They got hot dogs charms also. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, man. So, yeah, that's part of the rant on it. But just, they're milking you to death and back. They're making it harder and harder to get what you want out of the loot boxes for the, people that... Because they give away free loot boxes just so you get a taste, right? You get one once in a while. So they're like, ooh, I got something special, but not nearly the crap you want, right?
Yeah, you can't just buy the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and then you kind of want some of the stuff from the loot boxes because it gives like a bonus to experience. But hey, you can also buy it straight up, and then bam, you got your bonus right off the bat. So it's just ridiculous. And yes, obviously the guns that you can advance and get a little faster by paying a little faster, because you are in effect paying it. You're gonna beat someone who didn't pay it all. Doesn't level as fast, so you'll get your special gun that pretty much kills everyone in 2 seconds at the higher level.
It's exactly right. So you're paying to win.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to be worse in the future because they've got a program. This is with the Call of Duty people, with the Activision Blizzard. Yeah, everyone's bloody doing it. It's not just freaking EA doing it. On the other side, and mind you, I bet money EA is going to do the same thing. You're going to be...
Yeah, but EA's doing it more. They're doing it to every platform.
Oh, they're doing to everything. And then the thing they're designing is so that when someone kills you, you can buy their gun immediately for $50 and then go ahead and be a badass and kill everyone else. And then when you kill someone in the future, the person you killed with a special gun, they get popped up on the screen after the match. Hey, would you like to buy the gun that just kicked your ass? Not joking. It is in the screenshot. And of course, they've got the copyright and trademark and patent on it. So enjoy the future of gaming, ladies and gentlemen, unless we actually say, no, we're not going to pay for that crap.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I think EA lost their mind back with Madden when they sort of had sole control over Madden, and it was the game that everyone played, and it was a good game. And they were always trying to make it better. And then just one year, they just stopped. And they never tried again. They just kept giving you the same game with almost no tweaks, but wanted you to pay more for it every year.
Yeah, it's just a roster update every year. That's why I said,
right.
That's why I said on my hot take, in my opinion, don't buy Madden 19. If you have Madden 18 already, you're good.
Right, because, and here's the other thing, too. I don't know if they still do this, but they used to update the rosters for the older versions of the game. So you could be playing, the 2015 game, but be playing the 2017 roster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, why would you buy the new game exactly?
They haven't added any customization. Freaking Angry Joe Gamer lost his shit the other day. He said, I paid $60 or $100 for 4 fucking faces on this character. On the other character was 8 faces. On the other one where it had 30 characters. But guess what? Face number 4 and face 8 look exactly the fucking same. I'm just giving this an example. I don't know if that's the face. But there's like, you see it row by row by row by row. 3 of the faces look identical. Oh, wait, because they are. Oh, no, but it changed one thing. Like, one has 1 less fucking hair of the dreadlock. One less dreadlock versus this one, you get an extra dreadlock. And that'll be $10. Enjoy. I mean, shit.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, yeah, they're again. They really have lost their minds. I mean, I bought the Star Wars Battlefront. I played it a little. I paid a couple dollars to get the Death Star, and I can't remember what else I got. And then I just realized, wow, I just keep dropping money, and this game isn't fun.
Exactly.
It's not fun. It's not like the old game. I remember playing Battlefronts with my son, and just the two of us could play ridiculously for hours and hours and hours. I can't get into the new game like that. It doesn't have the same feel to me. There's just something wrong with it.
Yeah, the old Battlefronts that were the original ones, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, that made way back when, that's on, I believe, Steam still. Those are fun. These new ones are crap. And if you have to buy any of the new ones, well, it's $5 when it's on sale for Star Wars Battlefront 1, less pay to win freaking monetized edition. Still pretty monetized, but not as heavily as Star Wars Battlefront 2 is.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I can't enjoy the games.
Yeah, it's not fun. That plus the endless, oh god, the endless farming to get anything unlocked, and the endless just boredom. I don't want to kill 1,000 rats in order to do something. I don't. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you people? Oh, you must be this accurate to unlock this. Like, really? When your fucking gun just goes all over the place by itself? Come on. Shit. They make it harder than it should be on purpose. Oh, but you can adjust the settings and go to beginner. Oh, yes, but then beginner isn't allowed to qualify for the thing, which is complete bullshit. They just do these hoops everywhere in every fucking game. It's
yeah. Again, I think I would not. EA to me is just we should just stop buying their games and stop giving them money and let them dwindle out of existence. Yeah, I mean, that's just the best way to deal with a company like that.
And that's why you got to keep putting out the videos bitching about them. Let's talk Star Wars. Just give me another nudge. You can do it, man. Fight the power, man. Fight the good fight.
All night. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. Hopefully, I don't know what we can do. Follow Craig's advice. Tweet at their ass.
Tweet at their ass.
And see, hey, what the fuck, man? What? I have no strikes. What is this bullshit?
So here's the problem with me doing that is if I tweet at them, I don't have my own Twitter account. I don't like Twitter. I only use it for the charity. And unfortunately, I have to run the Twitter account for my charity, which doesn't make me very happy.
Yes.
So I would have to tweet at them from my Twitter, from my Darkside Riders Twitter account. And the Darkside Riders are already on YouTube, so I think that would cause confusion.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I don't open up another account. I don't know. That's all I can think of. And tweet at them from that one. That's all I can think of.
Right. I just like
so
I
it matches
said,
up with your channel.
I was so angry yesterday. I'm just so over it now.
No, understandably so. I would have been like, "What the hell's going on?" Like I said, maybe try it again in the next couple of days and hope they didn't give you the 3-month suspension for some SJW or some other shit fucking reporting you from a fucking comment.
It has to
so
be
ridiculous.
From a comment. It would have to.
Oh,
be
it has to be.
I have
makes no sense
on my account. Yeah. I sent you the link. You saw. There's nothing.
Yeah, I saw.
on
There's
mine.
nothing. There's nothing at all.
Just happy, smiley faces. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, to say the least, I don't think I'll be commenting on anyone. Shit. It's some bullshit.
It is.
And then the shit they get to comment on us, right? Like, they fucking get to say the most vitriolic, horrifying shit on the comments. I mean, mind you, I have it censoring certain words, so and then I review the ones when they go full on saying foul language because, family friendly show, right?
Right.
not really, but yeah, you still don't want like an entire row of comments saying foul language because then YouTube isn't gonna like that, and YouTube doesn't monitor for shit comments anymore.
Right.
They used to, but not anymore. It doesn't seem like it because I see the shit they say at Craig and at Nurkish and other people that might piss off one person or two, and it's pretty vile shit.
Right.
Well, look, don't get me on a subject that really pisses me off. I mean, that just absolutely there's no rational defense for it. And to this day, there are still people going, well, how do we know that really happened to Jeremy? I don't know. Probably from the frickin' 10 signed affidavits he has from witnesses. Probably from the fact that this douchebag has done this before. Probably from the fact that he's hiding out right now.
He finally gave a shitty apology, so that happened.
It's
a pattern over at least damn near a decade, I think.
Now, am I the same person that I was 20 years ago? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm really not. But, I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago because, I mean, I had a kid. So, I had a kid when I was 17. So, I'm not the same person I was ever.
Right.
I pretty much went from snotty-nosed teenager to an adult. And, I'm not the same person I was 8 years ago. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. Because if you're not constantly evolving and changing, you're not getting any better. And it's what my dad always taught me was to try and be better.
I try to de-evolve.
Well, that's really easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's just get drunk and go to bar fights. I mean, shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm really going to enjoy this shit going to California. I really am.
You are going to have a great time with me, bro.
Yeah, try to control your temper because shit, man.
I am wearing my Punch of SJW shirt everywhere I go, and
Definitely do that. But I'm saying,
and I'm wearing my I support Trump. And if you don't like it, I am going to I'm going to enjoy it.
I mean, the fun part is this in Los Angeles: either the cops are going to love you or they're going to hate you. I'm going to lean towards they're probably going to like you because they hate the fucking SJWs as much as you do. So you should be fine there. Oh.
It's not the cops that he's going to have a problem with.
Well, the other candy asses aren't going to do shit to him. What, the earthquakes? I mean, shit.
No, I'm just saying that he won't. The cops are not an issue here. Like, he won't have any problems with them.
He won't.
He might have someone come up and say something stupid to him.
That will get knocked
that's about it.
out.
That's definitely going to happen. He will definitely get idiot.
That's about all that'll happen.
And as he's laying on the sidewalk, I will say, I don't owe you engagement. I don't owe you engagement. You're a... Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I'm so looking forward to it. I know my hands are going to be so swollen and sore by the time I get back home, but it's going to be great. Actually, they probably won't because, I mean, I know where to punch them. I'm not going to punch them in the face. I'm just going to hit them in the throat.
You might kill them. They're pretty.
They are pretty brittle.
I know. I'm warning you that one already. I mean, you don't want to oh god, in that film with Alec Baldwin where he breaks some guy's finger and he dies. The Hare Krishna fucking dies from a broken finger. So you don't want to do that.
Right.
So yeah,
no.
Everybody's throwing disclaimers up for us now. I'm not advocating violence. I'm not
advocating violence.
I'm not advocating violence. What I am is somebody has entered my safe space, and I am just
exactly. You're defending the safe space.
I feel threatened by you, so I'm punching you in the throat. And as you're rolling around on the ground and can't get your breath and everything else, and I'm kicking the crap out of you. That's just to make sure that they stay down while I walk away.
Yes.
Yeah. Laughing.
Yeah, you don't want to attack from behind.
Going to the next bar.
I say this as someone who lives here, that the chances of anyone saying anything to you are slim to none. But you might get someone who thinks that they have the right to say something, and then well,
there you go.
I mean, oh well. Again, you were on the chat earlier when I was saying that if someone thinks that I'm the nicest guy or I wouldn't confront anyone, just send me your number and I'll send you the video of me kicking someone's ass in the alley behind my house from 2 weeks ago. Because true story. And a shot video of it just so that I would be protected and I was in defense of myself and not the aggressor.
Well, I mean, it was a homeless guy that used to be on the show Lost. Come on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Evangeline Lilly. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
You're beating up a homeless actor. I mean,
shut the hell up.
Well, after Ant-Man and the Wasp did so badly, they got soloed a little bit.
I don't live anywhere where actors live.
Well, they're fucking everywhere in California, so maybe they're just not telling you.
No, I live in San Pedro. I live in San Pedro because San Pedro is rent controlled, and
okay, really, you're right.
Not the greatest area,
very low probability of accident. Yeah, you're right.
No actors.
You might have some writers though. You might have some writers.
Maybe across the bridge in Long Beach.
That's true.
Yeah, but not here. That's why I said Craig's not going to have any trouble here. No one's going to say a thing to him. He's just going to have fun. Watch.
He's going to live in your area.
Oh. Huh?
He's going to live in your area, maybe?
He's coming to stay at my house.
Oh, okay. So, we'll get to see both of you on video. Cool.
Oh, I didn't think about that, but yeah, he's coming up to do the event. So he's going to be staying at my house for a couple days. And so that means we have to go out and hit the town and do drinks and have some dinner and
exactly.
Yeah.
Good strip clubs. Enjoy that.
Yeah, not around me though. You'd have to drive a ways for that.
Oh yeah.
I do have a furnace hound. I absolutely do.
I'm waiting for the punchline to that.
He asked me if I had a furnace. Yes, I do.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And so it was like, do you have a refrigerator? It just seemed like it was going to be a bad joke, the beginning of a bad joke line, but I guess not.
No.
Let's try to get Mr. Pete to 400 there. If anybody somehow has not subbed him from this group, just 12 away, and then he can change the number at last.
Well,
yeah, then it'll be the Mr. Pete channel needs 500 subs.
Exactly.
Mr. Pete's channel is doing a lot better than my channel is doing, or my charity channel is doing, because I don't think either one of those channels are even at 25 yet.
So Mr. Pete's kicking butt, in my opinion.
I think I only need 400 more before our next giveaway. I think I think it's like 450 more, and then we do our next giveaway, which is cool. I mean, it's cool. It's pretty friggin' awesome.
Nice guitar, Mazarius. Good stuff. I mentioned a Fender Stratocaster Ultra.
Well, only thing I can say is, I hate to say it, Mazarus, but your cat's got great taste. What? What? He didn't piss on it. He pissed around it. He didn't actually hit it.
Okay.
It's not like a dog going up there and marking territory.
Yeah, but with
because
wood,
that would be a dead fucking dog.
Yeah, but
especially being in the arsenal room.
odor might stick to the fucking guitar, which would be bad. You never know. Sometimes.
Mr. Pete is half.
Super chat from Mr. Pete needs 400 subs. Coming soon, Mr. Pete is halfway to monetization. This is going to be his name.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh God, no! Oh my head! Oh, my skull hurts on that one.
Hey, there's Brian.
Right?
Brian says the website is up.
Oh, it is awesome.
I sent him some pictures of the Walt Trooper Factory kit, the Trooper kit today. He's got, of course, got pictures of the lightsaber. I need to get you pictures of the episodes 1 through 6 of the Star Wars Mara Jade comic books. Those are fucking expensive. Damn, dude, they want money for that shit. Anything that's got Mara Jade on it is expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually reached out to Gentle Giant for a bust, but they have not responded. I know you wanted that really badly.
Yeah.
Craig, I'm talking to you again.
Yeah.
They have not responded yet. Just so you know. I did reach out to them.
I wonder if I can have Shannon reach out to him.
I would imagine that they would probably do it for her.
I'll send her a text message tomorrow.
They can send it to us, and we'll be glad to put it up.
Yeah, because right now I was supposed to be getting something from David Penzak, but I still haven't gotten it yet. So he was sending me some stuff. I've been waiting with the rest of the stuff to ship it all at one time. But
isn't it sort of a hassle because you're waiting on 50 people and you're trying to meet a date? Because I just feel
yes, that's always exciting.
Like I'm struggling uphill right now.
I mean, at least stuff will get there eventually.
Well,
That's the one bonus.
All day to day calling people like, I need photos of whatever it is that you're donating, like now, and then I need the thing like in 2 weeks. So
yes, it better.
I went on a 2-week.
Yeah, they need to start sending it soon, to say the least, to get there on time.
Right. Well, and I went on a 2-week vacation and spoke to all of you before I left, and then came back to nothing. So, yeah.
So procrastinating, waiting until the last second, possibly.
Right. That's why I called my guy today, and I was like, "Hey, can you print me like a few of those Acolyte masks? Because I just need to make sure these bags are good." So, yeah. And so you wanted one of those, Craig, for your thing too, for the webpage? Is Craig still there?
I'm sorry, one of
the Acolyte masks.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to bid on it.
Mm-hmm.
For the I'm saying for the web page.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I will ask him to add one tomorrow. It's awfully quiet for three guys who talk so much.
Yes.
Oh, I'm reading through the chat.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Also, it's been a long, interesting week to say the least.
Apparently, Hound meant absolutely nothing by asking me if I had a furnace. I thought that was just. I guess that was just like random question day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I thought that was going to be a joke. Like that was the beginning to. I don't know what the joke would be, but.
Don't know. All I know is Mr. Pete fading from Alyssa.
He fainted?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he's just in a coma.
No. Okay.
Because that's different.
I think it's a little worse than fainting.
I know. You're going to get raped by some freaking orderly while you're in the hospital in a coma.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I got in trouble for my new shirt called The Crawl. I should have one here tomorrow or Saturday. And then I got an email from them. Apparently they didn't like what it said, and it looks too much like Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, they don't have a copyright on a fucking crawl, okay? And nothing in there is copyrighted material. So I can't help it that your SJW ass liked The Last Jedi. Print my fucking shirt. That was my exact email. I don't got to print my fucking shirt. So, yeah, it's I do. It is one of my favorite shirts. I can't wait to get it. And there was a deal on the punch at SJW. Okay. Now going back through English. Some are saying it should say punch and SJW.
Mm-hmm.
Although it starts with a consonant, not a vowel.
Hell, you do what you want, man.
But the S sounds like a vowel. S. So it should be an. I don't think that's how that works. But
just say it's fucking regional dialect and you're done.
Well, if it's regional dialect, then I can't wear it here in California because that's not part of my regional dialect. I need
the originator. It's from him.
I need a properly pronunciated.
It's like someone quoting. Okay, my example is this. It's like someone quoting Monty Python, right?
Right.
It's a quote on a T-shirt from Monty Python. They can't give you shit about it because, you know, it's from that area. That's where it originated from. So in my opinion, same thing for the way he's saying it with Punch ASJW. It's from that region, the South. And that's how they say it there. Enjoy.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying
I
live in the North, so I need the properly pronunciated version of the shirt.
Well, if they're looking at the shirt that much, they're going to dissect that. They probably are a fucking SJ. That's about to get fun. Anyway.
But how funny would it be if Craig and I were walking down the street together wearing a shirt that was almost exactly the same, but the difference was like the pronunciation in it? Like, wouldn't that be funny?
Yes. Well, you could call one SJW edition.
Right. The North and the South SJW edition.
We could just put V1 on the back and V2 on the back of the other one.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, that's not acting like an SJW. Wearing a shirt, I don't owe them engagement. So, wearing a shirt that says punch a SJW, change the country, drink a beer. I am all for all three of them statements. As long as one of them doesn't come up to me and say a damn thing, they're they're perfectly safe. I am not going to go and just jump in the middle of them because they're freaks. Unlike the punch Nazis, they're just going to go punch a Nazi or what they think is a Nazi, and then they're going to actually get to go meet real Nazis in prison, and that's not going to turn out well.
Well, no, actually, my guess is that the guy who punched the other guy, and again, I'm not trying to delve into this any more than loosely saying that, is because of the area that he's from and his ethnic heritage. I would say he's probably going to become a female Nazi in prison.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He'll be the one wearing lipstick.
But he will be a Nazi. He will just be a female Nazi.
Sure. He'll be the bitch.
Right. Yeah.
Hell no, Texas ain't free of SJW bullshit. Go to Houston. I'm serious. Houston's the worst.
Houston and Austin. South by Southwest. Shit.
Houston's got that weird memorial district that just didn't feel like it belonged on this planet. You know, where they got all the hospitals and all the...
Yeah.
It just seems weird, and all the buildings are rimmed in that blue light, and it just... I don't know, that area was just weird to me driving through there.
I'm just so fed up with the whole damn thing. I'm fed up with the politics. I'm fed up with the damn disrespect going around. I am fed up with the word fascist and Nazi being thrown around like the words the and without even knowing what the meaning actually is. I'm fed up with all of the colleges that are teaching these people this shit.
Yeah, because
it's because they don't have a real curriculum anymore.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It is. It honestly is.
They give grades away.
Gender studies is not. I will repeat this until the end of time or until I fucking die. Gender studies is not a course. What job are you going to get in gender studies? You're not going to get a job having any kind of degree in gender studies. You're not going to get a job in lesbian dance theory. That's not putting down a lesbian. That is an actual course. Lesbian dance theory.
Really? When I was in college, I was mastering in underwater basket weaving. That was my master. Or my major, I'm sorry. My master.
I'm absolutely just disgusted and fed up by it. When I went to college, I had real courses. I business, economics, those are two.
Mm-hmm.
And business and economics, you can get a job doing anything.
Pretty much.
Not
only that, it'll teach you how to actually run a damn business.
Well, you actually learn common sense, and the rest of my curriculum was all core based. So, I mean, the core subjects, and then you've got this stupid Asian doctor, and no, that's not racist, because Asian is just describing the type of man he is. He's Asian. Coming out with his microaggression shit.
Oh yeah, I read that crap.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I was doing the article and it included all the SJWs on the planet, and all of them were selling books. That's what they take the gender studies specialized in video gaming for. I'm not even joking. Oh god. So they, all they do is they do that crap and then they sell books on Amazon with direct links from the article. So that's a legitimate article, right? It's not just a giant promotional advertisement for these freaking SJW people like Anita Sarkeesian and all that fun bunch of human beings, Miss Quinn. Oh, they're bullying me on the internet. I'm going to write a book about it to be a bestseller. Oh, God.
I always thought that bullying on the internet was strange.
Bullying on the internet is being a pussy.
Well,
And,
that's what
and I have
Yeah.
also, and I'll put a disclaimer by that, but I really shouldn't have to because I've said it multiple times. If the word pussy offends you, you are on the wrong channel.
Exactly. We're just talking about a cat.
All I know is if you're over 15 years old and someone is bullying you on the internet, you got issues. Like, turn the fucking internet off and do something else. There are 1,000 ways to deal with that, but like running and crying and screaming for help over it just seems like,
Oh, no. It got to the point where reporting someone to the FBI in America for the bullying, even though it wasn't bullying, it was Photoshops making fun of someone, right?
right.
And then not only that, my friend Paradox over in England having to talk with the local authorities over supposed bullying. Again, photoshopping someone's image in a hilarious way. And him having to go through the discussion of, no, we don't have such offensive material on our forums. That's a lie, et cetera, et cetera. I've been having to say to the middle of a library at college and saying, please don't take me to jail. The freaking, I don't think it was to the point where MI6 called them, because that would have been hilarious. But it was definitely the Royal Police, I believe, whatever they call themselves in England. And he didn't tape the thing, but I know it happened because I got the fun phone call from an FBI female agent just asking me certain questions. I mean, she said she was, right. I don't know if she really was, but still, I was like, are you joking? Go ahead, look at the forum. There's nothing illegal on there. Go ahead, look at the whole bloody thing.
Right.
It's making fun of someone because they stole our website and they hacked our website, etc. Allegedly, disclaimer, etc. So even though they admitted to doing it after the fact, I mean, we've got the screenshots of them saying, yes, I hacked your website. Which is illegal, by the way. You hack someone's website, that's illegal. He didn't go to jail because, whatever. That was a time and era, and they didn't put anyone in jail for hacking a website. But now he does it, he might get in trouble. Right. But we're not going to report him because we don't give a shit. It's video gaming. Yeah, video gaming clans can get pretty crazy sometimes. I mean, shit, watch out for Minecraft clans going after each other. That gets crazy. Gunplay, man. Gunshots fired.
I can't understand the Minecraft thing. My son loves it. My son loves it and plays it all the time, and like watches videos on YouTube from guys who play Minecraft.
Yes.
I tried to play with him. I don't get the game. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, our team was not Minecraft. It was Grand Theft Auto, but still, same crazy thing.
No,
I understand. It just gets out of hand,
right?
And it's insane you could ruin someone's life if you report them to the FBI over bullying on the internet, right? They take it slightly serious now. They finally have one team on it, supposedly. Right. So really make sure you want to do that because, you could really, they're not going to get put in jail, but you're going to traumatize the crap out of them. That's for sure.
Right.
I mean, it's like, shit. And not only that, yes, I mean, if something really there, it could get pretty serious.
Right.
I mean, shit, you just don't want that. So really make sure it's actual bullying and not someone just making fun of you, and vice versa. So don't bully someone to the extent that it gets the legal authorities involved. It's just calm the fuck down, both sides of an argument, and talk it over.
Right.
Instead of escalating it to insane levels.
Yeah. I hear you.
That's been like day one from the internet. It's always been crazy shit getting out of hand.
Right. Yeah. This is true. I know I've closed a couple pages on a couple sites before, just not because of bullying, but just because you just get tired of dealing with people and their nonsense.
Oh yeah, it's straight up nonsense.
Yeah, because I'm not really afraid of anybody, but you know, if I have to come on a web page every day with to people trying to attack me, yeah, why am I going to be on that page?
Exactly.
Just common sense. Just move on. There's a place for everybody. You just got to find your place.
Yep. But they get so obsessed over a certain location because they're used to it because of routine. Right. So they feel like they've been violated in some way by not having everything the same way that it was. And they don't acknowledge the fact that they did something terrible.
Right.
It's my fault that they are the ones who did something terrible.
Right.
They're screwed up royally. It's my fault.
Right.
Because I'm bringing light to it. Okay.
Believe me, we used to have the Dark Side Riders used to have a very large and active Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably the first channel that we ever opened before Facebook, before anything. And you know, when Star Wars changed and we started to comment with our dislike, and it was just comments like, oh, didn't like this movie, didn't like this character, or like I said, you know, I thought Kylo was the worst villain ever written. And it just became attacks like, oh, you're supposed to be a charity group and this is not good. I can't have an opinion because I'm a charity group.
Yeah, they lose their minds if you don't conform to what their expectations of you are. Exactly.
Right. I'm a Star Wars fan first, and that's why I do what I do. So, yeah, I have an opinion on Star Wars. Like, that's just, I mean, the fact that you don't get that my house is full of Star Wars stuff and that I live these characters, you know, regularly, that the movies affect me, you know, in a very deep and spiritual way, especially when they suck. But I guess, you know, you're not supposed to say anything bad when it's Disney. It was okay when it was George, you know, when people didn't like the prequels, they went after George left and right.
Oh yeah, they went after him pretty hard.
And there weren't many George defenders, but you notice when people go after Disney, there are a shitload of Disney defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Disney defenders to the rescue. And they will come after you, man.
Oh, yes, they will.
Yeah, so.
Well, Eric Reeder, I'm going to have my family subscribe to you so you get to 100. Grats, man.
Say again?
Eric Reeder, no, he's in the chat.
Oh.
I just noticed he's almost to 100. Might as well get him there. I'll tell my other family member now and they'll sub to you. Enjoy. Congrats, man. 100.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, he's got good stuff. He's got good stuff.
Gotcha. I am slowly picking out people that I like. I don't want to go follow someone and then unfollow them.
I know.
So,
well, I mean, it never hurts. You could just like turn off notifications and then, you know, there you go.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, and then, mind you, YouTube will do that for you anyway.
Right.
YouTube will do that shit to you anyway. They'll turn off notifications for you, even though you have the bell completely the fuck on. YouTube.
I don't have notifications. See, this is what's funny is I always hear people say this. I don't have notifications on for anybody, but when I go on YouTube, it tells me if someone's posted recently or if someone's live. I get the little red or the blue light.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I watch people's videos. Like I don't need a notification. If I got time, I'm like, oh, let me go see who's on YouTube.
Exactly. No, I just look at the list and I'm like, okay, that'll be interesting because I don't get the notifications for Geeks and Gamers. So I have to fucking manually do it and shit.
All right. Yeah, you're a gamer, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
I tried to watch.
Actually, I didn't even follow him first. Fun story about him is I followed World Class Bullshitters early on, and the one that led me back to Jeremy, because Jeremy, I followed him at about 2K. He said something really, really stupid on Geeks and Gamers, so I unfollowed his ass. Then I came back to him after Star Wars Theory. No, Film Theory led to Star Wars Theory, which led to, I think, John Talks Star Wars, and then that led back to Geeks and Gamers. And then I looked at it, and Jeremy stopped being as much of a dumbass in certain subjects. And I was like, okay, I'll follow him again. I'll give him a chance. And then that led to eventually current state of things.
Gotcha.
Pretty much.
I don't follow Geeks and Gamers or World Class Bullshitters.
Yeah.
If you don't catch me in the first couple seconds of your show,
yeah,
I'm gone. And the thing that gets me about Ethan is that he has to talk about Cyberfrog, Honey, whatever, for like the first couple minutes of his show.
Yes, I've heard that from a few people. It annoys people.
Makes me turn him off. Yeah.
Yes, it does annoy people.
I mean,
I have told him, but I don't know if he's listened.
I don't mind if I'm on your channel because I support you and you want to sell me your thing, that's cool. But if I'm going to you for Star Wars news and you talk
you want the fucking news, exactly.
Right, I don't want to hear about your comic for 10 minutes.
Exactly. That's why I do that shit first. I get all that out of the way. Maybe midway I'll mention, hey, whatever, maybe help out Patreon, help out Streamlabs, whatever, if you want. I don't like to actually do it, but I know I have to. But I do it for like 1 second and that's it. I don't try to repeat it. I mean, I want to be like in the middle of the show, maybe at the ending, but up to me, I wouldn't even do it because I know it annoys people because I know it annoys me. So
I feel bad. I feel bad asking people to follow my charity channel, and I personally would rather they follow that channel than my channel.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Exactly.
It's a different etiquette on the internet than there is in regular life, and I'm just used to living the regular life etiquette. All the time. so I'm like, oh, if we're not friends, I don't follow you. Like, I'm not someone who says, oh, I'm friends with someone because we're friends on Facebook. That's not a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. If you don't have my phone number and we don't speak, we're not friends. We're acquaintances or business partners or whatever, but
acquaintances on the internet.
Right. Yeah. It's weird.
I mean, I use friend pretty loosely, so it's like because the thing is, the way in college I'd say acquaintance kind of annoyed the crap out of me. It's like, okay, so your acquaintance on tier number 1, 2, or 3, and then the dude would have a fucking subcategory of shit. I was like, God dang! And this one guy who was quite eloquent how he spoke, except he had the thickest Alabama accent on the planet, and his father was a very active trucker all over the planet. Guy was immense and shit, but the way he acted, because he'd constantly get into fistfights on campus. I mean, he was quite a dichotomy of things, to say the least. He went on to be ocean biologist. I mean, my God, I'm probably butchering exactly what his degree was.
Right.
Oceanographer, whatever the hell. There we go.
Oceanographer. Because I went to school I went to summer school and took an oceanography class.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I did too. It was exciting, talking for the first month about the adventures of the professor up in the Arctic Circle.
Right.
Oh God.
Right. You know, I took an astronomy class in college because I thought, I love the stars and I'm interested in planets and this will be so interesting.
Yeah.
It was one of the hardest classes I ever took. I mean, there was just so much detail and math that I didn't realize went into all of that.
Well, there is. You know, you want the density of the water in the ocean. Enjoy that.
Yeah, life's funny how you think, this will be a great class and I'm so interested, and then you go in and you're like, this is not what I thought this was about.
Exactly. That some of the aquatic biology courses not exactly what you thought.
Right.
It's like, I don't want to know about, the mating habits of fucking
Starfish.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or no, seahorses. The guy
Yes,
loves
seahorses.
fucking talking about seahorses.
Right, there you
Oh
go.
shit.
There you go. Oh yeah. Wow.
Well, I'm sure this is exciting for the audience.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm sure it actually has been. I mean, nerds love science. So.
I don't have any chat. I don't have any chat, so I don't know what the audience is thinking.
No, it's fine. They're just saying night to each other. I think we're good to go.
And I haven't heard from Craig in a while, so I'm starting to wonder if he's still,
Yes, that is accurate. Well, Craig pretty much puts the outline out, and we just go wherever he goes. But then, he isn't really telling us what to do, so we went fucking going on a tangent ride.
Right. Okay, I'm just making sure we're okay.
No, we're fine. Stop talking about fucking seahorses now.
Okay, sorry, no more seahorse talk.
I was by a seahorse during my early years in college.
Right.
the high school years. Yeah. Yes, he is definitely taking another Last Jedi.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's taking a Last Jedi while he's sending another email about how he's pissed about the shirt they don't want to print.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Don't make anything easy, do they?
No, they don't.
No. Oh. Well, man. I need to start working on this stupid gun.
Well, yes.
I need to drill all the holes and shit and film this because no matter what I do, I promised I would do these 2 builds.
Yes.
And so I'm doing these 2 builds.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know. And like I said, don't delete the channel. I guess just do what you want to do, man.
I just, like I said, all I really wanted to do was be able to stream live and actually be able to
interact
with the people, because then
exactly
I can create a better experience.
Yeah, I'm in disbelief that shit happened. Oh man,
yeah,
that's sad.
Wow. Thanks, YouTube.